check many boxes from 2025.
Well, look, you got to call winning football. The father grew up a Bears fan, and he listens to us because of technology now with all the podcasts, and it enhances his love for the Bears. And here's this guy in Ireland who loves Chicago Bears football.
We welcome
and
people in,
the very first day,
and as usual,
he has stepped in Chicago and into Soldier Field.
A little bit of a
I hope he has a great experience and appreciates the type of effort and physicality and stick-to-itiveness this Bears team has become. That's their label. And they're going to fight to the finish, and I think everybody can embrace that kind of thought, especially here in this city. Blue-collar mindset in this town, and I think they play the game that way.
Yes, we can.
All right, you want the journal?
Yes, let's hear the journal.
Yeah, you know, I hate that air. It makes me nervous.
Makes
me nervous.
Welcome in the Mailbox Sports.
First impression. Now, this seems hard to believe, but
this
is according to NFL research.
We're getting a little
Caleb
closer
Williams, 200-plus yards passing,
to the end of the season.
We are at the
season
and no
finale.
interceptions each of the last 3
Bears,
games.
Lions,
That's tied for the longest in Bears history.
And
he's done it 10 times in 2 years. Justin Herbert, number one in that period of time.
And we move on to the most important
and he did it 12 times. Cam Newton
and
Josh Freeman are the only players under 24 with the longest streaks in that since the 1970 merger. They did it 4 times in the 2012 season. So, obviously, with Freeman, that was a short-lived career. But that's an interesting nugget, if you ask me. I thought that was pretty cool. My second thought, rookie wide receiver since 2011 with 50 or more targets and a yard per run, yard per route run rate of 2.50. Luther Burden, number one in the NFL, a rookie since 2011 right now.
Steel Nation,
Beckham, A.J. Brown, Justin Jefferson, Puka, and Chase. All these great receivers, but
I'm not supposed to be listening to that at all, G Honda. My apologies, bro. Hey, CG Honda, as much people say you ain't worth good, god dang, you in fact are good for the group, brother. So right now, as we can see, we just got the Bears screen up. We're going to look into getting the game going if anybody wants to listen to any other game. But right now, I can care less about that because we got Bears, Lions, what I call a revenge game. If anybody don't know, Bear fans, Chili, Ken, welcome in. 52-31 is the last thing that I remember happening for one Chicago Bears and Ben Johnson against Dan Campbell. Many questions were posed about the team at that particular point. Many people get to have concern about whether or not we got the right coach, right system, so on and so forth. Today you get the fruition of putting all those things to doubt. 11-5 at the moment, 12-5 presumably at the end of the day. The number 2 seed shall be locked up and wrapped, and I think that gives us the ultimate opportunity to Bear fans pop our shit. You can talk what you want. people have said many things that go against the grain in terms of what Ben has forecasted. And in the bottom line, G Honda, Ben is indeed priceless. Cash, quiet. It's not what we on, my good man. You know, the puppy's excited. We pull up the things that we want to talk about most, because I hear many things, but most of those things don't concern me. Like I said, 11-5, the NFC North Division champs, G Honda. T-Miles, we champs. Meanwhile, the Stillmatic Network is hoping that they can do what we have done already today. Total offense, we still 26.6 points a game, so we have upped the scoring offense from last week. 5,717 yards between the rushing and passing game this year. So I think that bodes well. And Ken, when you talk about that, early in the season I did a stream that forecasted potential Bears head coach candidates and whom we might be able to get, whom we wanted to get, so on and so forth. And I'll admit, I thought Ben was a pipe dream. So in that pipe dream scenario, I wanted a different coach. When my often co-host, Mr. Bluefax, most eloquently put, was just what you said. It would be nice to have an offensive head coach that calls plays, because it would give you the best opportunity to have the head coach quarterback combination for the long run, in the sense that even though I think certain people can, pick other coordinators, we find out, like, I'm biased as I can see, because I totally thought that was the reason Detroit would falter, is because of a lack of continuity in that department. It was very well orchestrated to have the quarterback and the head coach be put together in a way that's a match made, dare I say, in paradise. A balanced offense. Caleb is at the helm of that offense, and while the run game is the strength, we have no weakness, I believe, on the offensive front. The defense, in particular, has pass rush, has had some weaknesses, and those things have been and can be exploited. But today, we match up against the 8-8 Lions. I said that correctly. With this opportunity here, we could have the Lions not only be the fourth place team in the division, but sub 500. Really proving that there indeed was a seismic shift in power with Ben versus Dan. And if we can check my thumbnail today, totally indicates the chess match of today. But Detroit's offense is still number one in the league in points, so it's still productive. And they did hang 52 on us, so I deem this a revenge game, because Ben got sunned, and I don't think Ben likes it very much. Poe should be GM of the year. Everything he did was a home run. So, T-Miles, we did a stream this year, and anybody can go back and check it, on the good, the bad, and the ugly of Ryan Poles. And oftentimes people lambasted Ryan, like a couple of other players. Yeah, we already clinched the North. Obviously, we the division champ. But Philly lose, we a 2 seed. We win, we the 2 seed. Go handle your business. So we the 2 seed, G Honda, because of that. Overall. But Ryan indeed deserves some praise for the job he's done. And I think that can be culminated holistically right now, T-Miles, in the playoffs. And I say that because many people say that the playoffs is good, they're happy we there, yada, 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 fucking yada. The window to win is not promised, nor is it orchestrated in a way that is a plan. So there is no caveat that says that I have to be the third best. What do you call it? The third best team. I don't have to do this, that, and the third. Like, the only thing you got to do is be prepared to win a game on a week-to-week basis in the playoffs. And while you are in the playoffs, that window starts this year. With this window starting this year, you definitely want to have the opportunity for said window to open as soon as you enter the playoffs this year. There is no next year. I say that to say this. I don't wish any negative things against my team. I don't want to have any ill wills, as we will talk about the injury report and things like that. But to say that next year offers you more promise to win a Super Bowl than this year, in my estimation, is totally foolish. And it's foolish because you cannot accurately predict whether or not you will be in the playoffs next year based on a myriad of things. And so while I know factually that the team on paper should be better and we should be more integrated into the system, it doesn't always bode that we're going to have things go well for us just because some of the things stay the same on the team, because everything won't. We'll talk about that later on, just in terms of coaching and everything else. But the roster doesn't stay the same every year. Even for things that change on the roster, what we think may be for the good could be to the detriment of the team. And so we always want to make sure that we give the opportunity for the team to try to maximize opportunities this year. With that being said, to maximizing opportunities, what does everybody think while we hit the like button about Caleb getting 4,000 yards? What is the consensus about Caleb getting 4,000 yards? Do we think he should have 4,000 yards? Do we care about it as a fan base? What's the going rate? Tell me about it. Every team without G Honda splash plays is in trouble. G Honda. Every team. You know? McDonald's diet. So, I think it's imperative that while I want multiple years of success, and I want to see us do this over and over and over again, you make no development year of the playoffs. Just like when I talk about the regular season all year and people wanted to count this as a development season. Your coach said you can win now, and I think those things are the way in which he operates. And Ken, you just led me right into my particular opinion about it. Get that retarded notion of, and pardon me for using the word, get that out of the lexicon today. Get it out the atmosphere. 270, like you said, is obtainable. And I don't care if you never get it again. Get it out the way. And, let's go along with the goal at hand, which is we wanted to see somebody develop this year. We wanted to see the team be better, so on and so forth. All of those things are happening at this very moment, minus a couple other things. And I do have a video coming out that references some of the eye test things that we should be worried about when we talk about your quarterback making progress as opposed to some of the measurable stats per se. With that being said, hit the like button if you think Caleb gets 270 today. And let's get into some injury updates. If nobody did hear, Ozzie Trapillo will miss the game today. Left tackle Ozzie Trapillo will miss week 18. Hamstring and quad issue is what I'll chalk it up to, so that I don't use the wrong term. I have not yet heard about Rome playing yet. We still got up-to-date things going on about the injury report. Noah Sewell is the only person that I know guaranteed will not play along with Ozzie Trapillo, as he will miss today with that leg injury. Meanwhile, the Giants are crushing the Cowboys. I should have known. How about them Cowgirls? Detroit don't have any major injuries that I care to report on. But if you're missing anybody or sitting anybody, I'm with it. Amon-Ra has been banged up. I'm curious to see how long he will play. The main weapons, as far as a Gibbs, Montgomery. And they said, what's at stake for us? I'm not sure yet. I'm still listening right now to get some up-to-date news about that. I wouldn't mind Rome playing to get some reps. You can be on a snap count today. You don't even have to play until the second half. Or, sparingly throughout the game. Just to, get the feeling of cutting on that heel and what have you back, normal before next week. Get pressed this week in case somebody want to play some defense on you. So that you ain't fresh to contact next week. Because you will be getting some contact, and drops has been something that Rome suffers from. So we want him to be as close to game ready as he can be coming off such a long layoff. But winning today, even if Rome does play, the opportunity to be number 2 seed greatly improves your opportunity to play meaningful home games in the playoffs throughout the course of the NFC. And I say that because, yes, Seattle gets a week 1 bye, but conceivably they can lose to the winner of the 3-6 matchup and of the 6 or the 3. Well, I'd hope it'd be the 6, but I believe the 6 and the 5 seeds will be West Coast teams. I would hope to see that a lower seed could take care of the Rams so that the Bears get 3 playoff games at home. I think it bodes well for us. We play well at home. Defense plays better at home statistically. Even though we haven't played many highly competitive teams at home, it does give you the opportunity to know that you did hold a Green Bay and somebody like that to it. See, every team has a reason to be tough, G. Honda. Seattle's defense is tough. I think your offense is susceptible. It's gettable. And I think my offense is a strength. So let's find out on strength. What's there? Why am I yawning so much? I don't know. Solid all year means nothing to me when we speak of the playoffs, G. Honda. Solid. I've been solid all year. They don't speak to us winning. They are one of the few teams, and this year the only team that is a top 5 unit in offense and defense. But I don't think in the same breath that gives like this great predictive measure that they are the team that is the one to beat. I think all teams have flaws, and I think that strength on strength, we got to find out if you can be your best on a given Sunday in the playoffs, because it is single game elimination. And so the opportunity for the Saints to not throw interceptions just cost me a game. Sad about that. I don't know why I'm getting sidetracked, but there are things that need to be handled on both sides of the ball for every team, I would say. And I think that going into the playoffs, getting a win today gives my team a feel good about themselves, Chelsea, to be able to capitalize on your first home game in the playoffs and subsequently be able to capitalize moving forward. In fact, in case anybody did do some things. Panthers are going to get in, and I'm annoyed with that right now because I picked the Saints today and I vacillated on that, but I was wrong. I love it, Ken. Chelsea's a wonderful Cowboy fan, but Bear supporter. Yeah, G. Honda, you wanted to support you? Nope. You want her to buy into the foolishness of the Giraffes. Oh, and they black and yellow just the same as the Steelers, kind of sort of. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's move on. The Lions, if they win, can avoid a sub 500 team. I mean, a sub 500 season. I don't want that at all. I want the revenge. Because 52-31-1 can tell you a lot. The point differential was so skewed because of that game for so long. And a couple games that we gave up some 40 games, like that. That 50-point game totally threw off the balance of our score. It made us look like a less than team for the rest of the year, where people had plenty of doubts based on the lack of a positive point differential. And let me tell y'all something, guys. This is a side note. If you're a Midwest guy or a girl, and you work outside, get a better source of vitamin C, vitamin D, and all those vitamins. Because we need to keep these, keep this nose under wraps, as I am a little bit congested, if you say that. Nonetheless, players to watch are here, and while we're here, hit the like button if you're just coming in. Players to watch on both sides, as we have impact teams. Yeah, this was a want win as opposed to a I wanted Tyler Shuck to go out there and win today. I didn't really want Atlanta to win, but it is. Yeah, my immune system, I rarely get what I would classify as sick, G Honda, but the nasal passage and so on and so forth goes back and forth, especially when you have like a 45-degree day, then you're down to 20 with snow, so on and so forth. So we're gonna get the rates up, but right now, playoff picture is gonna have 8-9 Carolina Panthers make the playoffs, despite the win. So a sub 500 team will make the playoffs and will host a playoff game. Nonetheless, we break down a game and a team that matters right now, and that is Caleb. 37-30 is the overall yardage right now. Yes, we are playing. Absolutely starting our starters and playing everybody. Chelsea. And see, Chelsea, that is exactly why I had so much to say in your Discord yesterday or the day before yesterday, because erroneous information is something that can't be spread in the world of sport, especially when it comes to people trying to bet and do everything else. Secondly, and I'm going to say this right here, let's look in. I am the resident expert fan in all things Chicago Bears. Disagree with me if you want. I don't care. So Chelsea, take my word for it. Some are good. Others are better. I'm the best. Nasir. Who is Nasir? G Honda. Who might Nasir be? Caleb is going to be a game breaker today. I think we get up and down the field relatively easy early on because Ben got some things up his sleeve. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. DJ. And let me tell you, everybody got roughly about 600 plus yards for the receiving core as a whole, all pass catchers. My question is, what pass catcher will be the leading yard getter at the end of this game? And I should say for the season. DJ, Luther, Colston, or, obviously, it could be Rome. Rome has the opportunity to play today, or Rome. So Luther, DJ, Colson, or Rome? Who will end up being the Bears' leading yard guy as far as receiving yards go? As they're all pretty balanced, so everybody got the ball equally. And, so everybody's predictions was kind of off. Yeah, I got the Ravens too. Me and G Honda did a stream, Chelsea, and we spoke to the fact of DK Metcalf costing his team a trip to the playoffs. And G Honda shrugged at the situation, which I can understand, the rebuttal, and not wanting to have it happen, because when you're a fan, and you ain't trying to hear that. So, for me, I was pleasantly surprised that Cleveland got the job done, and Cleveland punctured them. It's a little bit of that plasma and everything in the water, and the Sharks out today. I think Lamar come back to upset the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. You heard it here first. I'm gonna be watching with G Honda nonetheless, and I'm gonna root for G Honda today, even though I'm not picking a team to win. I'm rooting for G Honda in this. I know exactly what it feels like to have something to play for. G Honda know a little bit better than I do as far as the playoffs go and things like that. I won't try to steal his joy, but the Steelers did some things to themselves to put themselves in this position. Yeah, I ain't expect them to lose though, G Honda. I thought it was gonna be like that. A-Rod, I underestimate A-Rod all the time, Chelsea, and I shall continue to do so. He has been along for the ride at best. Not the reason they are above 500. That's Mike Tomlin. He is Russell Wilson and Justin Fields right now for their team. And I'm being serious when I say it. Bit hyperbolic in terms of the gameplay or the stats, but the productivity or the way, what do you call it? The productivity or the way in which the numbers are coming across for him, I don't really think they're too substantial. Bears have a chance to beat Rodgers in the biggest game possible. I would love to play against the Steelers in the Super Bowl. I would love that. Us against the Steelers in the Super Bowl, bro. Now, we come to task again because Ken said DK Metcalf will be to blame. Very easily, DK Metcalf. No question in my mind. Who told you to go over there? The onus of the responsibility falls strictly on the player in that instance. He is the sole reason that you can blame, because they needed him last game to win that game and clinch. This game would be irrelevant if DK was there last week in my mind. But you weren't. Thus, this game matters. And you have to be to blame. No. That would be a lovely storyline for a lot of people, Chelsea, and include me. I told you. But the Steelers ain't going to the Super Bowl with tickets. Yes, and Mike is the difference in the game today. But I don't know if if coaching can overcome a lack of talent, and I don't think they have much talent when it comes to the production of the offense. Not to mention Darnell Watson just broke his forearm, elbow, something to that degree. He out. So right now you're working with Frymouth. Like, I'm trying to think of the other weapon. Roman Wilson, maybe. I couldn't tell you. I'm out here worried about Rhythm and Bruce, the Bruce brothers. I want them to go out here and do they big one. Calvin Nunn guy, DeAndre Swift, both critical to the day. I think they get off to a roaring start. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was written in for them. Those both of them had good teams. Chelsea, A-Rod don't have that team. Like, I don't know his name, man. Peyton had a all-time defense in Denver. All he had to do was drive the ship. Tom had much the same, and he had offensive weapons. I can't. In some ways, I can say struggle constructing a team, but that has to go hand in hand with the GM. And I'm being serious when I say it. I understand that coaches get to have say-so on who they get, but they don't make the final choices all the time, for one. They don't get to worry about contracts to keep the people that they need to keep. They just have to coach what they have. So, coaching factors heavily into things, but if you don't have talent, coaching can only do so much. I think they are a winning franchise right now because of coaching, not because of talent. And while I know it's a conjunctive type of situation, I can't make the justification every day that my GM is my GM is getting credit as he should for making choices, because everybody in Bears, I won't say everybody. A lot of people that are Bear fans had the whole offseason this year. Chelsea are like the Bears, or the Bears are only have good draft picks because of Ben Johnson. Like, Ben Johnson does not draft anybody, nor does he do scouting all year. That's the GM. The GM has a scout team, scout department, an assistant GM, and everything else. And so they are 80% responsible for the acquisition of talent. I think the 20% that the coach is responsible for is identifying things that would help him out. So, in Chelsea, you know as well as I do, that dude getting a job tomorrow or probably the same day. So, he not going to be worried about it because somebody will give him the dogs to go hunt. And he going to be okay with that. Way to catch that ball right there. He was holding on to his arm in the Saints game. I think they still going to lose because they ain't going to get the onside kick. But that was a brilliant catch right there. Brilliant, like one of the picks that Kevin Byard or somebody will get today. Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra, is he playing today? Still haven't had a full, accurate injury report, but maybe right now I will check out an injury. Some who's active. NFL. Week 18, actives and inactives. It's that time. Hey, the Steelers better draft the right quarterback. The Steelers drafted a quarterback, Kenny Pickett. Draft the right one. Draft the right one out here. I don't like it right now. I'm trying to find some actives right now for us as far as our game goes. No Panay Sewell for the Lions today. Taking talent identification course. You know what, Chelsea? So when I was in undergrad, I didn't realize that I should have been looking into PE and other undergraduate courses that would have crossed over into being an active talent scout or agent. I was in the building that I should have been in, which was physical sports, recreation, and education. my crazy self came out to be a therapist as opposed to what I needed to do. For all 14 games we got it here, y'all. Let's check it out. I don't care about the early window. Let's get to the next window, baby. The late window today. Actives. Yeah, Bryce is going to be there. Alex Anzalone plays today. Aleem McNeil. No, these are inactives. Anzalone, Aleem McNeil, Penei Sewell are the biggest inactives for them. For the Bears, Nick McLeod, Ozzie Trapillo, Roma Dunze, and Ruben Hippolyte will not play today. At least that's what NFL Network is giving me. Anybody else got any other active or inactive questions, feel free to let me know. We got some keys to victory here that I don't think changed too much. Control the clock. Run to pass. Can we get any pass rush? Is a pass rush coming? Some semblance of a pass rush. Chelsea, I'm speaking of the building that I was in already that had those courses available. Not speaking of where you got to go to get said education. That's all. I digress. Amon-Ra and Jahmyr Gibbs. Can we stop him? Can we slow him down? I don't know. I think everybody has a limited opportunity. Yeah. Chelsea, my grandma say one old saying back in my day, and it's called "There's more than one way to skin a cat." And in that, obviously, we know you got many ways to get things done. I speak of the passion that I say I possess for sports, yet there were signs all around me that was telling me, hey, dummy, you can be in this building for a different reason. And I didn't ever see the signs. I was dumb. I was big dumb. So, with that being said, I played myself. But I won't let it be something to dissuade me from getting where we got to go today. And Myles Garrett did set the sack record, if anybody was interested in knowing about that. We got very generic points today. I mean, I still want to control time of possession. I do want to have an semblance of scoring and high scoring on my team's behalf so that we can get the backups into the game. And I want to be able to see some of the last few things as far as a tune-up would go for the playoffs. Defense, can you make some adjustments to show me that while you will never be good, can you be adequate for the most part? Offensive line and team, can we maintain the level of intensity that we have throughout the course of the year and try to have that carry over into the exactly into the playoffs, and that includes the health? Yes, I do. I try not to speak about those and I circumvent the craziness on my own superstition because, what will happen will happen. I ain't gonna say too much about them most times, but health is always no. So the only way the Bears can play the Panthers is if who would be the 6th seed were to win. If the 6th seed wins, the Panthers the Panthers win, they would be the higher seed of the two. So, i.e., Seattle would be invited to play in the lower seed. San Francisco or the Rams. and we would be privy to the 4 or 5, hopefully, in that instance, meaning the 6 did win. So the 3 seed and the 5 seed would have to lose, and we play the Panthers. G Honda. Do you purpose? So G Honda, we go into a stream every day, and they say like crazy, foolish things, and I laugh them off. Don't be them. Cause they ain't too bright, bro. They say things that ain't true, and then they lose. They lose themselves in the music. That find a better. Yeah, you're right. They could upset us. The NFC South, of all teams winning the Super Bowl or a playoff game, scratch them. Least likely. Least likely. You see, if I wanted to use G Honda's logic, the Panthers could upset the Bears. The Steelers could actually win today. You see how ridiculous both of them statements sounded? They both sounded kind of ridiculous, like maybe, but not really. You said they sounded G Honda. Keep it. We'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. The Browns win 20-18 today. That's an upset. Didn't see that happening right there. Exactly, Chicago do. If the Eagles lose, that would indicate that the 6th seed won. But that's exactly how it goes. Like Chelsea, he finds some crazy things. Bottom line, both sides of the line of scrimmage have to show something moving forward for the playoffs. Yeah, be realistic. Yeah, see, Chelsea, just if it was not for their quarterback, I would root for G Honda without bias. But I got a big bias. I can't stand that phony, washed quarterback, and I don't care that he don't make the playoffs with his washed ass. Can't stand Aaron Rodgers. No other reason. No football analysis. None. I just don't like them. Bears need to win next week, but they need to win this week. Chicago, dude. If you ask me, I don't think that it's healthy for us to go into the playoffs on a 2-game losing streak. With one of those games being at home in a revenge game against somebody who embarrassed you to start the year, that would give you, in my estimation, some negative feelings that you still can't get over this particular hump. And I know they have to move on. Yeah, he can stand on a pile of shit and hope his feet sink into it. Nobody cares about him. Bear down, Tony. How you feeling today? Yeah, I don't respect him or like him. I guess I respected Favre. Not Aaron. A dickhead and a thorn in my side for quite some time. No sympathy comes from me. I respect his talent when he was a younger quarterback, and I know he really like one of them dudes when it's all said and done. But fuck him. Hope he go down real bad. Flame out today. Take your broke wrist and go home. With that being said, predictions for the game today. First, because I want Ben to get the game ball today. Who should be our player of the game today, people? It's time for parlays with posts. Let's read a little something and see if we can make sense of anything out here. Tell me if you disagree. It's so many football games that's done with already today that I bet on that didn't come out the way I needed them to, brother. The line moved back down for the Bears. It's 3.5 right now. I'm with that. Eagles or Commanders? Who wins? Yeah, I'm happy as clams. I didn't have to play that clown. Nobody cares about your quarterback, man. Nobody cares about your quarterback, bruh. I can't get with it. G Honda, I can't. Look, I'm just gonna pick everything that you don't like. Hope them Eagles go down. Okay, I got you. I picked them today. I think their second stringer still beat Josh Johnson, but how did I just do that, everybody? I just killed myself over here. How did I knock that down? Backing up too much. I'm so sad. How did I do that? I'll fix it in a minute. Shit happens out in these streets. What can I say? Lions at Bears. 37-21. That's my score today. We're not getting 50. I want us to have 50, but I don't know if we're going to get to 50. But we will be in that little score prediction I gave y'all right there. That will indeed be the move for the day. G, don't do me like that, man. I like the corner, man. I might progress to maybe the middle of the room. I might have an island type of situation going on. Discord open for you, by the way, brother. Kelly Swift. Is that Wilder? Is that a Wilder reference right there, G Honda? Tell me, drop me down. Let me know about that one. I'm finna set up the game audio for us, everybody. Let's go to the games. Let's go to the scores. Man, I need to be CG. Let me tell you why I got to the corner. Because I need to do a better job of sitting myself still. I do a lot of jittering and bopping around, and I know they can get people a bit upset. 30-24. I've been shaving for every game the Bears lose this year because I'm superstitious. And I really don't want to shave tomorrow. I got to get a new... Hey, you ain't shaving nothing tomorrow, man. I can't stay at 88, man. Stop. He's out. Boy, stop. So right now, the Lions, 28.9 points a game. Second in the league. Bears, 26.6, and ninth in the league. 31-23 in time of possession for us. 30-13 for them, 14th. They 6th in yards per game with 369. We are 3rd with 375. They 4th in sacks out here in these streets. So let's Offensive line, keep doing your job. First in picks, as we know we are, and we got to continue to do some things. Now, as we try to get everything set up for you over here. It's really blowing my mind. Chelsea got 3 scores. Let's explore the game. I'm getting annoyed right now. Bears are on the field. One minute. I'm not understanding why I can't see this window. What am I doing? Only beer today, Ken. Man, we don't care about her trying to get at no Caleb. Thoughts, Bill, look away. And this is blowing my mind right now. Home broadcast.
20-25 and just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears special teams unit, Aman Bamiga, along with others, putting the hammer down. It's been a great year for Daniel Hardy, Tom, on special teams. Josh Blackwell as well. That's a 19-yard return, and we're off and running here at Soldier Field.
Yeah, you know, the Bears are really fortunate for this.
Along with Hardy, Nico Kalanic. He played one game, made 2 tackles, and then suffered an injury, broken hand, and now he's back out there. Jared Goff in his 151st start goes to work right to left from the 29-yard line and run ball. to Jahmyr Gibbs off the right side, stood up but not put down. Bunch of Bears in on the scene, and that's going to be the key. Because 2 or 3 yards can turn into 50 just like that for Gibbs. He gets 4 on first down for the Detroit Lions.
He's like any great back. If you make him take a hop step into the backfield, a lot of times that defense can close ranks around him. If you see him hit a hole with not any hesitation, that's when you got to be worried about him going the distance.
Sweat and Edwards on the stop.
No good luck. Wish to you today.
Ball to 33, Detroit territory.
Got revenge on my mind.
Jared Goff under center. He's got a couple of tight ends left side of the line. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the left side of the formation. And Gibbs the back. He'll get the carry. Nice opening off the left side, though. Filling downhill. Kevin Byard coming from post into the box to make the stop. And that'll be another gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 in the first minute of this first quarter for the Detroit Lions. Scoreless at Soldier Field.
Nice job by Kevin Byard being in a fundamental tackling position against one of the faster backs in the National Football League. Because he made a perfect form-fitting tackle to limit any yards after contact.
Lions 20th on 3rd down offensively. The Bears 19th on 3rd down defensively. 3rd down and 2, 37-yard line.
No deep safeties.
Nope, everybody jammed to the box with Goff with a short gun, and Montgomery in the game to his left. Bears like they're showing blitz. Byard now sneaks back to the back end. Snap to Goff. Tight pocket. Zips it off to the right. Pass is clocked. Going to be short of a first down. St. Brown.
What y'all going to do, though?
They might give it to him, Tommy.
They're going to give it to him?
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle.
They shouldn't.
Let's see where they place it. It might be a 4th and 1.
Are they going to go for it?
It is short. It should be a 4th and 1 because he was short of crossing the first down marker. They haven't moved the flag, so it is going to be short. What a epic down this would be for the Bears. What?
How are he getting the first down out of that?
Oh, now they're saying it's a first down. It was 4th down on the board, but they give him a first down. It's garbage. Or do they? Yeah. It's on the board that way, but first down. Goff in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Going to arch it over the middle. And it's caught by Isaac Tesla. It is into Bears territory. Inside the 45 to the 43. Tackled by Nashawn Wright. And Tesla, the rookie out of Arkansas, picks up 18. And the Lions are now in Bears territory on the mark.
Yeah, Tesla, these
pro,
crossing routes
I tell people all the time. They said last year about us, we want to lose to the Packers so we can get a better pick.
Needed time, offensive lineman leaving the field. Mahogany.
Yeah, and he came in a little iffy. So they have a rookie out of
I'm a fan. I'm irrational. I don't care about whatever your pick is. It's your job to do the right thing.
Because if you give Jared Goff that half a second to 3/4 of a second's extra protection time, that's when those crossing routes can run away from their coverage.
So the Lions break the huddle to the 43-yard line of the Bears. First out and 10, no score, 12-18 to go opening quarter. One back deep with Goff under center. They stack a pair of receivers to the left. In motion to the near side. Receiver, snap back to throw.
God damn it, man.
Pressure, sings it out there, but it is caught. Jamison Williams for a first down. He's tackled by Nashawn Wright near the 30-yard line of the Bears. And a first down on a late throw by Goff. Under pressure, picks up 13 yards.
Right, under pressure he was, and he was thrown off of his back foot in the midst of a back pedal. So he just
I think we're immune to getting pressure. That's a problem I'm always going to have.
When you talk about a guy like Jamison Williams, he's fast enough to run under the football no matter where you throw it.
It was good coverage, though, and Wright almost had a chance to knock that ball right out of there. Goff 3 for 3 to start the game.
Don't matter, but he did it. You ain't knock it out.
Yard line, right to left.
And here you go again.
Now they got a wildcat situation. Montgomery to hand off to Gibbs, slanting off the right side. Gets a big burst up the hash marks and down near the 21-yard line of the Bears. He'll be about a 9-yard pickup, and the Lions, with an array of different plays, are on their 7th play of this opening drive. 2nd and 1 of the Bears' 21-yard line.
Right, you're going to have both of the running backs stay in the huddle, see if they will go to another wildcat formation or they're just going to use both. They'll use they're
going to line up Gibbs out to the outside left with Jamison Williams. 2 speedsters. Tight end ahead of Montgomery in the I formation. And under center, he brings Gibbs in motion to the right. Here's the take and Goff, and a skip inside. It's Montgomery for the first down, it looks like. But it's stuffed by a bunch of Bears. They gang tackle David Montgomery, and that's what you have to do. The Lions have had a hard time running the football the last 3 weeks. 0-7 when they don't get 100 yards rushing. But Montgomery converts. They make the first down And the Lions at the 21 of the Bears. 10:30 clock running here in the opening quarter.
So, Ken, I mean,
have a nice drive brewing on the opening possession.
How many playoff teams do we play against right now? Got
Tesla and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Williams out to the left.
10 offense.
Inside the numbers. Bears one safety back, corners off the ball. Snap to Goff against the 4-man rush with time. Goff going to dump it over the middle. It is caught. Missed tackle by Edwards. Getting away Williams. And we got a first down to the 10-yard line of the Bears. Up the middle on the hash marks. And the Lions convert another. And get another first down. They are first and goal. The Bear 10.
Mahogany back in the game. Frazier.
Lions are number one offense in the league still. I don't get. Everybody make it look easy, but
he's back in the
tighten
game.
up. That's all.
What do we got?
So now they're going to mark it. Ben Johnson wants them to look at something.
Replay assist, the runner was short of the line of the game. It's second down.
Oh, now y'all looking
second down. Take a little steam out of this. If
somebody being short of the line of the game.
That would be nice. This drive, brewing, and the Lions, when they get into this rhythm, is when they're most dangerous. Tommy, they get real good. They're taking a second look. Second opinion always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine on that booth review.
Well, you know, when Penei Sewell was healthy, this is when they would bring in Dan Skipper, usually have that extra offensive lineman formation. But today they're content with bringing in an extra tight end.
Still discussing where exactly the ball should be placed. And it's taking some time with 9:50 to go in this opening quarter. Ninth play of the drive.
Will any part of the defense please stand up?
Football resting on the right hash. It's a good. They still don't have it right, Tommy. Or do they? What are you thinking?
No, I'm thinking right, but it was Jared Goff. He was asking the offensive coordinator to tell him to play again after his listening device went out. He needed a reset of that as well.
All right.
You serious?
Second, and I caught a long one. They still have not everybody set with the sticks. Inordinate amount of time, Tommy.
Right,
Mitchell Trubisky starting in Buffalo, by the way.
They're moving the first down.
They scored a touchdown.
They're going to huddle back up.
Yeah.
Well, they do that. Let's tell you that this is the Hyundai broadcast booth, brought to you by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Hyundai's award-winning lineup of cars, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs. Put your safety first with available class, exclusive features, plus America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. 2nd and 1 of the 12. They finally have it sorted out. Right to left for the Lions. 9:39 to go in the score of the first quarter opening drive of the game. Bears corners press up on the receivers. 2-by-1. Snap to Goff.
Give me some of this.
Gonna dump off right.
Give me some of this.
It is a big loss. Brisker.
Give me some of that.
And also Robinson make the stop on the tight end catch. That is made by
3 Grandpa Sports Apps.
Shane Zylstra.
You serious, Ty?
And that is a 4-yard loss, and it's 3rd down and 5 at the 16-yard line. So
we need some free timeouts. We need some help
coming in along with Sweat.
Yeah. Nice job of Brisker there, reading exactly what his responsibility was. He didn't get into a significant backpedal.
Like
he stayed near the line of scrimmage and paid attention to the tight end.
4-yard loss. That was Ferkser. Sorry, I had the wrong number for him on my chart. Number 86, 3rd down and 5 at the 16-yard line. Crowd comes alive as Amon-Ra St. Brown goes to the right. Play clock running out.
Dan Campbell calling timeout.
Oh, timeout?
Timeout.
So I got to ask you this. So that delay of just setting the yard marker and getting it off, does that affect the rhythm of offense that had really been cooking, getting first downs, and now then you get a loss on the play? Does that change the tempo?
100%, because you're challenging the defense at a certain tempo. If you have a group in there that you think matches up well against what the defense has in there, and then Jared Goff needed a refresher in his headset to hear what the play was. Then they went to the line of scrimmage, and then they had to go back and huddle up. That really interferes with the rhythm of what the offense was having some success with early.
So now the crowd really in it on 3rd and 5. This will be their 2nd and only 3rd down on the drive, but a 10th play, opening drive of the game, 8:46. Lions chewing up the clock. They got a bunch set to the left. Single receiver Williamson to the right. Williams against Jalen Johnson, a one-on-one with the safeties back deep. Watch for St. Brown here. He moves into the slot. Now,
to the can we slow down a little bit with the panic for the defense? They did enough.
On the sticks.
Right then, they did enough. Didn't look good, but they did enough.
That is a big play by the Bears defense, and they turn
turn them away
from a potential touchdown drive to start the game. It is 4th and 5 at the 16.
You know, Jeff, you could blame it on the dysfunction of the officiating and the flags on the sideline that got Detroit out of their rhythm.
It did.
Now
I don't care.
34-yard field goal try by Bates.
Whatever, Bates.
Jake Bates from the right hash, slight angle to the left for Detroit. Snap is back. Swings his leg. The kick is up, and it is good. The Lions get the first points.
3-0. We'll take it.
13th of the season allowed by the Bears.
We'll take it.
Plays, 55-yard drive and 6:25. Bears ball. We come back 3-0 Detroit on the.
Tell me any of y'all in the chat thought this drive was going to end like that, because I didn't.
At Get Covered Illinois, we are here to help.
I thought these motherfuckers was about to get Sims.
Where health insurers compete for
Sims.
a website.
Way to go, boys.
Compare multiple health
Ben
plans
don't break.
and pricing in one
Ben
place.
won't break.
And where
y'all see it. You heard it. 3-0.
In-person assistance.
Lions,
Because
still
you deserve
Lions.
insurance. GetCoveredIllinois.gov. We're here to help.
Capo, as a Lion fan, how does this season feel to you? Is this like a surreal feeling where you think it's like a one-off, or do you think this feels the beginning of
And
the
with over
old
$3
time?
billion won for their clients, Postman Law delivers.
What do you think
From
about it?
auto accidents to workplace injuries, when you need a win, call 844-POSTMAN or visit postmanlaw.com for your
And
free
Top Pro,
consultation.
you're welcome to jump into
Others
the
promise,
Discord, man.
Postman delivers. This is attorney advertising.
Compassion is more than just care. It's commitment. At UI Health, your story guides us, shapes us, and inspires us. And we're with you every step of the way. Whether it's your stroke emergency, your cancer journey, or your transplant victory. At UI Health, our care heals. Our care saves. Our care triumphs. Find expert care for your journey at uihealth.care.
Make your game day a winner with Aurelio's Pizza, Chicagoland's oldest pizza chain since 1959. This is Joe Aurelio inviting you to indulge in our crispy thin crust, signature sauce,
unfortunately, we need to
100%
go out here,
real mozzarella,
Tucker,
and
and,
your favorite premium
get straight to the
toppings
scoring.
like our fresh ground Italian sausage. Dine in, carry out, or have it delivered. Visit Aurelio'sPizza.com for the location nearest you. Download the Aurelio's app and start earning rewards today.
Damn, she got the red
Aurelio's
zone
Pizza.
on.
It's a sauce.
I dig it. Somebody told me something like, if I make a bet on a game, I have access to it through something on FanDuel, but I'm not certain what that is.
Jaquan Brisker with the pass defense, and Amon-Ra St. Brown forces a field goal for Detroit on their opening drive. Goff was 5 of 6 on that. Bears get the football. Bates will kick
right
off
there.
right to left. Tariq Cohen here today. Haven't seen him.
Tariq in the game in the stadium.
Of course,
what a great player.
He's a loved guy in this stadium. Tariq Cohen came over some big obstacles and odds and had great success in the NFL.
Duvernay and Blackwell to receive the Bates kickoff from right to left. 3-0 Detroit on the Bates field goal. But good to see the Bears bend, but don't break on that drive.
Bend, don't break was huge.
Again, field goals, we talk about it all the time.
They on the road. Field goals won't work.
Bates
And they go
sends it
get a
airborne
touchdown
end
for
over
him.
end. Far side of the field. It dies a little bit of the 3. Duvernay retrieves to the 10,
Come
to
on,
the 15,
Duvernay.
20, 25, and then 3 Lions are there to bring them down. So, not
Duvernay.
much to room to run after that. Retriever, Jacob Saylor's a backup running back, was the first on the scene for Detroit. 8:28 to go, and here's Caleb Williams. 34th consecutive start at home, including the
Let's
London
go,
games.
18.
24 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on 508 attempts. That is some very good math. Protecting the football. Starting lineup presented by Benny's Beverage Depot, official champagne provider of Chicago Bears Radio. Tell them if you can't find it at Benny's.
It's probably not
That's
worth
a foolish
drinking.
part
Taylor
of
with
that.
the
Unless you put
shotgun,
0
back
on
to
there.
his left. Komet, the tight end, moves right side of the line. 2 receivers to the right, including Loveland. Snap back, blitz is on, picked up,
Way to
throwing
go.
right top. It is caught by Loveland to
Way to
about
go,
the
coaches.
33-yard line, and he'll get a nice chunk right there with the offensive line again. Benedette, the starter left tackle, with Tooney Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright, the offensive line. DJ Moore out there, receiver as well. Pick up of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Bears, 34-yard line.
This is where
Bears
you
territory.
having Benedette start them
Theo
weeks
Benedette, that
is
first down
beneficial.
play. Now he's off on the sideline.
Tight ends each side of the line in tight. Komet to the right, Loveland to the left. 1 back set. and DJ Moore split to the numbers right. Here's the toss to Swift. Spinning away from the initial penetration. Now needs a push and scrum to get the first down, but they call him dead at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and short for the Bears, 3rd and a yard on that run up the middle on the toss to DeAndre Swift.
We're expecting those friendly spots.
I like the hands the rookies
Detroit
got.
Lions got that first series like the Bears should get, but the Bears, I think they have to earn their keep. They got to be able to have a convincing first down run on this 3rd down.
You do.
Caleb will work from center. One setback. Receiver to the right. Loveland comes to the right side, breaking off from DJ Moore. Here's the snap off the right side. Big hole. Swift.
There we go.
Down Bears across the 40-yard line on a run to the right to the 42. Terrific burst out of the gate. And that, to me, has been the biggest difference in DeAndre Swift this year. You tell me, though, Tommy. Yes, the offensive line and the blocking from everybody involved has been outstanding. But his burst out of the gate, he hits it hard and then gets creative after that.
Right. It is his burst out of the gate, but as physically as he approaches tacklers, make these guys look a little disinterested in making a hit.
Now career high in yards, close to yards from scrimmage as well. First out of 10 from the 43-yard line of the Bears. Had a fresh set of downs. And then the lineup is Jade Walker. He's out left with DJ. Snap handoff. Swift lowers his head on Hutchinson, who rides him down. He'll get to the 45-yard line on a run of 2. 2nd down and 8. 3-0
Who else on this parlay you got, too, by the way,
Clock running here in the opening quarter.
Not a big fan of the design of that play. On the right-hand side, you got Darnell Wright, and to his outside, you have Cole Kmet. You leave Chad Hutchinson unblocked, and as soon as he reads the point of attack, he takes a lateral approach, and he's able to close the distance and make the play.
From center, they pull off an I formation to set Kmet as a wing right with Loveland and also Durham Smythe. So 3 tight ends, 10 on the play clock, 2nd and 8 of the 45. Snap, handoff right side. Big opening for Swift. Gets a block on the outside from Cole Kmet and lands near the 46-yard line of Detroit, and the Bears first down.
That time Hutchinson lined up on the left.
I got the wrong running back. I got a bet on who will get 10 yards in the first quarter.
Really good,
and these, they would today start out with Swift.
Right-hand side, and they gave Swift a variety of holes.
I thought Manunga might be the first.
See what best fit him.
Get the first crack at it.
First, then Cole Kmet for the finish at that run. Cole Kmet in his 100th Bears game has been outstanding in his blocking assignments over the course of this season. 5:20 to go, clock running first quarter. Checks at the line of scrimmage. Play clock to 5. Caleb under center, 1st and 10. At the line, 45. Lovin in motion. Toss right. Manungai makes a cut, but does not fool Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell, one of the tackle leaders in the NFL, 7th in the league right now and rising as a player. Slams him down in a game.
Get a good 10-yard rush right here.
Back to Manungai. So now the second level's got a little bit more time to read on where that point of attack is going to bring the running back. And if the linebacker's able to disengage, he's able to jump inside the hole.
Campbell, Malcolm Rodriguez, Derek Barnes, the starting linebackers today for Detroit. 2nd and 8, 43-yard line of the Lions. 3-0 Detroit. Manungai on the right hip of Caleb.
Damn.
Flex to the left boundary. It's Loveland now, moves into the slot to the left. And now they go to a pistol formation with Manungai. Snap, hand off, Manungai off the left side, and he is roped down to the ground. Big guys up front. Malik Williams on the stop.
They getting a 1-yard loss.
Tyleek Williams, loss of a yard on Manungai. It's 3rd down and long now for the Bears at the Lions.
Toss plays are not.
So that time
those are not the strength of Manungai.
On the defensive side of it, they got Hutchinson rushing against the left tackle. Al-Quadin Muhammad rushing against the right tackle. 2 defensive ends with double-digit sacks.
3rd and 9. The Lions defense 13th on 3rd down this year. Bird motions left to right. Paired in the slot with Cole Kmet. 3-by-1 and a back, snap back. Caleb going to turf it in front of Manungai because it was sniffed out with Muhammad on that potential screen to the right for Manungai. So Caleb wisely turfed it. It's 4th and 9 of the Bears. Will come up empty on this drive. Torrey Taylor to come in to punt.
I mean, you got to really be convincing to the defensive front if you're going to run a screen. You got to make that defense look like they're winning the rush rather than just letting them go, because they know they let go and they fly to the point of the screen.
Khalif Raymond on to retrieve this punt, one of the better ones in the NFL, a one-time All-Pro.
And I did not know Marcus Mariota was starting that game.
NFL career. He's lined up inside the 10-yard line, off to our right. Taylor on the far side, hash mark at the 41, takes the waist-high snap, sends it airborne with his right foot, and here is a Khalif Raymond retrieval at the 11 on the far side of the field, runs right, and he's tripped up by Durham Smythe. put them down. 33 yards on the punt, and the Lions will take their second possession, leading 3-0. 3:39 to go here in the opening quarter at Soldier Field on the Bears Radio Network.
Now I'm nervous because my offense ain't do shit, and my defense
$4 million. The Broliak Law Group wins again for their clients. That's right. The Broliak Law Group recovered $4 million for a client who was injured in a truck accident. If you're injured, make sure to call the Broliak Law Group. Hey, this is Yurko. You all know I played professional football, and I've been on the radio for many years. I've had the chance to endorse a lot of products and companies, but I've always believed in only backing the ones I truly trust. And now I get to endorse a company owned by close friends, the Verdoliak Law Group. They've been helping people for over 60 years, even some of my friends and neighbors. Just like choosing an experienced doctor, you want skilled lawyers by your side. With $9 billion recovered and 40,000 clients served, they're proven experts in personal injury, accidents, wrongful death, and more. Call my friends at 8444-VLG-LAW. The Broliak Law Group will do great for you, too. Call 844-4VLG-LAW.
Roofers and waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing
They started out
promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training. Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play.
He said that was uninspiring.
Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC.
We see them Falcons went out there and did something to do they had to do. Right here, we both scheduling is always going to be an issue. You know, I get old man syndrome. Staying woke. You know, I need to get your schedule a lot more locked in. Tide Pro.
Detroit territories. The screen sniffed out.
I catch replays to figure out how the hell y'all didn't got Ty have a 3-hour stream and I ain't caught none of it type. Don't be understanding half of it, but I definitely appreciate
on this football defense. It's really hard because you have to convince those guys first and the most.
And everybody,
9 straight games.
The Lion fan, Ty Pro,
the Bears stopped at opening drive touchdown. Snap to Goff, fakes the toss, screen it right, caught Jamison Williams, but a heck of a tackle on the play by DeMarco Jackson. Back in the starting lineup today, helping out on the defensive side of the ball. Pickup of 8, though. It's 2nd down and 2. So much speed on the edges when I put Gibbs and Jamison out there.
And that's a whole different screen. That's just called a quick screen, where that offensive lineman to the right-hand side, guard or tackle, they release immediately down laterally and try to be a personal escort for the ball carrier.
Goff with a one-back set. Brings the tight end in motion to the near side. That's Fursker, the former Tennessee Titan.
Anthony Fursker.
Making a check at the line of scrimmage. 6 on the play clock. Motion to tight end and a toss right to Montgomery. Montgomery lowers his pads and Tremaine Edmonds absorbs that, puts him down to the ground, but it's a gain of 4 and a first down for Detroit. They are all about just collecting first downs, these Detroit Lions.
Yeah, and get the job done physically, because as many interruptions as they had in the offensive line, if you just tell them all this is going to be an outside zone play, step aggressively to your right and try to give the running back
moving, bro. You already gonna pop that 5. That good 5 already.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson will handle one of the slot receivers.
It was a little time.
Now Montgomery lines up as a receiver. Now moves into the backfield.
Look at it.
And Goff under center. Byard back deep at
safety.
Snap, play fake to the pocket. Goff under pressure. Down he goes.
Down he goes.
Sacked on the play. Montez Sweat and Grady Jarrett collaborate on the stop. The 2 big paid guys on the defensive line meet at the quarterback. It's a sack of 5 of Jared Goff.
Nice job, and that's one thing about Jared Goff. He doesn't have great escapability. So if you're going to put pressure on him, usually the defensive linemen are good enough athletes to get in his path and bring him down.
Grady might get credit for all that sack. If so, it'd be his second of the year. 2nd and 15, back to the 29 for Detroit. 1:41 to go in a rapidly moving first quarter. Snap to Goff. Goff going to throw over the middle. It is caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, mugged and thrown down to the ground by Jaquan Brisker. And that'll be a short gain. That'll pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd down and long for Detroit. Back at the 35-yard line. Can we do something with this 3rd and long?
Get off the field.
Today's game, Walner Law will donate $1,000 to the Greater Chicago Food Deposit.
Get off of the damn field. Do not allow them to keep this drive going.
$8 million. Walner Law, win with Walner. Bears need a win here on 3rd down. Play clock at 10, and they're still getting lined up.
Massage my fear.
Pushing his left hand like, let's go, let's go. Out of the shotgun snap, facing a full blitz. Over the middle on the hands, caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Away to the 48 before he's taken down waist high by Nashawn Wright. Had a first down, but a very emotional, physical, and talented Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Significant cushion by the corners and the nickel corner at the start of the play. And so you let these receivers run.
3rd and 9, and you let them fucking get a 14-yard gain. How? Explain that.
Route pattern with the protection. Then you see the end result of a play like that.
One of the most targeted players in the National Football League, over 150 targets this year.
The worst shit ever.
First out of 10 of the final seconds of this first quarter. 3-0 Detroit. They're at their own 48-yard line. St. Brown in motion. Brisker was blitzing, slowed down. Now they toss it out. Drop. Thank goodness. Jamison Williams would have had some room to run on the near side. A speedster to say the least, but dropped that pass. 8 of 10 for 68 yards for Jared Goff. Time now for our Old National Bank Sideline Report, where results and relationships matter. Get old. Here's Jason McKee.
This Bears defense has to be better on
that wouldn't be the case if they get their ass off the field right there.
7 out of 10 on 3rd down.
That's ridiculous, man.
That was a big emphasis for Coach Johnson at halftime of that game as well. Let's see how they fare the rest of this game.
2nd and 10 for Detroit. Right to left, leading 3-0. 13 ticks to go in the opening quarter. They're at their own 48. Shotgun. Sidecar to his right. 2-by-2, the arrangement of receivers. Safeties are back to throw. Near side caught. St. Brown lowers his pads, working to get upfield. He gets to the 40-yard line of the Bears on Nashawn Wright. And he's getting himself another first down. So Amon-Ra St. Brown picks up 11 and moves the sticks. On the final play of the first quarter, the Detroit Lions have the first
I was mad when they snubbed you. Bro, you playing like you don't deserve to be no damn Pro Bowler.
With 3 locations,
you ain't playing like you deserve to be a starter right now.
Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes.
Damn, be competent sometimes.
Make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres. We are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood, or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Just off exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories. About that one time, that night, that one guy.
2-1 on possessions right now.
Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million fans wide. Because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
If you're turning 65 or new to Medicare, Humana might just have the health plan you're looking for. Our Medicare Advantage plans offer coverage and care you can count on.
And to be truthful, 88
$0 premium or an all-in-one plan that
time of possession matters to me, but it don't matter as much as doing something with it when you got it.
More at GetHumana.com. Humana, a more
I wouldn't even be worried about them having 3 possessions if he's going to score on all 3. But you got to go do it.
Any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Your defense is not helping you, true, but you should know that. Like the defense used to know the offense wasn't going to help, so we got to do everything. Offense. Adapt that mentality.
Detroit over the Bears, and through this first quarter, the Lions are 93 yards, 72 passing. Bears with 30 on their opening drive. Lions a 7-2 first down advantage and 17-8 in the plays. 10-minute time of possession. That's kind of been a theme here recently. San Francisco, Green Bay.
Right.
So something to keep an eye on. Williams, St. Brown have 7 catches, 63 yards on 9 targets.
Right, and that's the thing about it is
eligible.
You're giving Jared Goff some recognition of some soft coverage early in his cadence, and he's realizing that these receivers, at least 2 out of the 3 of them, are going to be able to explode upfield and get into their route.
So Skipper does come in the jumbo package. Chris Hubbard starting this game at right tackle in his first game of the year, former Cleveland Brown. Snap, toss to Montgomery, toss to St. Brown. Now back to Goff, gonna throw, and it's batted at the line of scrimmage. Austin Booker had a couple in San Francisco. Just got a big one there.
They want to play games with me.
Flicker by Detroit, and Dan Campbell, the head coach, is calling the plays for the Lions. Second down and 10.
You get
a double reverse. See, they think y'all are real trash defense.
The defensive end time to rush the quarterback. And if they know it's a double reverse flea flicker and he gets into the path of the quarterback, exactly you see what happens, a tip pass.
Second down and 10, early second quarter. Motion to the right. Goes Zylstra, the tight end. He is out to the boundary right, so it's 3-by-1. And Gibbs in the backfield. Snap to Goff, looking left now, being moved in the pocket. Stays in, gets walloped, throws on the comeback. Jamison Williams. Catch is made. Then he sneaks by Jalen Johnson inside the 30 to the 27 before Johnson trips him up. Dangerous to have that guy with as much agility and explosiveness with the ball in his hands and a little green grass. He picks up 13 yards.
Well, it's dangerous if you don't get to the quarterback because the quarterback can
like
anticipate
absolute
the
garbage
landmark of the receiver. And he can throw it even though he's got a little trouble in his area.
Dexter hit him after that play. Big defensive plays brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Benny's Toast of the game in the fourth quarter. Benny's, the official champagne provider of Chicago Bears radio. If you can't find it at Benny's.
A splash play for us on defense as a tackle right now.
Here's Goff from center on the handoff. It's Montgomery slicing off the right side. Penalty marker flies.
Better be a hole.
We'll see what that's all about. Billings was standing there, hands on hips. Are they going to get him for something?
Offense.
Okay.
Number 69.
Bring it back.
Penalty on the right, rookie guard Tate Ratledge. Out of Georgia, starting all 17 games this season. His 4th hold of the year. He's given up just 1 sack.
I think he's going to be a good player. He's a big guy, 6'6", 315. He's got plenty of big-time college experience that can transfer up into the NFL. And the more experience, the more familiarity he gets. He gets consistency at center, and he's got Penei Sewell. He should grow into a good one.
First down and 20 for Detroit at the Bear 37 out of the eye. They toss right to Montgomery with a nice block there by Ferkster.
Give him 7 yards.
Catches him at the 30 on the near side and puts him down to the ground. And you got to want to tackle David Montgomery as well.
3 of those, and they got a first down.
But in Detroit, pickup of 7 on the 11th play of the drive. So 2 long drives by Detroit, chewing up the clock, and a 3-0 lead and threatening again. Second and long, 2nd and 13 at the 30-yard line of the Bears. Montgomery on Goff's left side. Slot left Williams. Outside of him, Raymond with St. Brown to the right. Snap throw right side, caught by the tight end. Edmonds on the tackle as they put down Ferkser.
So the whole 3rd and 7. Y'all think you can manage it
for Detroit? You know, when you look at the running back comparison between Swift and Monangai and Gibbs and Montgomery, 376 to 374.
Maybe a sack.
1,816 yards, 817
turnover, take away,
yards, with a
whatever you shall call it
average by the
at the
Bears,
moment.
4.86. Super comparative. In their what they mean to the offenses and probably the dual combo of the NFL running backs.
Same schemes, same results. 3rd and 7. Big play here at the 24-yard line of the Bears. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right is Williams. Back to throw Goff. Here comes some late pressure. Throws the out pass caught by St. Brown for a first down inside the Bears.
Y'all sorry as hell.
15-yard line, and it's a hard matchup for C.J. Gardner-Johnson on a premier slot defender in the slot player in the NFL in St. Brown. Precision
so you ain't that nice CJ GJ.
And a precision pass by Jared Goff. You see where that ball landed? It was indefensible by the defensive football player, catchable by the offensive player, and it brought him right out of bounds. But it was an anticipated throw before the receiver concluded his route.
Red zone opportunity for Detroit to the 12-yard line. Bears going to have to take the ball away here and take the starch out of this offense. Gibbs on the left tip of his quarterback, slots right. Back to throw. Goff Pass batted down again, this time by T.J. Edwards on an attempted throw to the outside left. Second batted ball on this drive by the Bears defenders.
Yeah, Chili, I'm trying to get locked up on that foolishness right there. And for one reason and one reason only. They had two. So it ain't like they had 7 possessions and we had 1. So if it was a disparity, yes. They chewing the clock up and our defense need to do something about that. But 2-1 on possessions.
When they need something, they go to St.
I
Brown.
need them to stop letting him feast.
163 targets already this season. Second down and 10 of the 12. Early moments, second quarter. Shotgun, fake to Montgomery. Keeper by Goff. Rolling, now throwing late. Incomplete, threw it away.
Could we, I don't know.
Third down and 10.
Stop somebody on third down.
Third down stop awaiting the Bears. As Goff has thrown 2 straight incompletions, but is 15 of 17 for 108 yards.
Boy, Goff ain't getting no more athletic than I'm getting taller. We are what we are out here, Stat Pro. It's an old dog.
There is no window that's too small for him to throw into.
But we need to get more competent.
On his experiences when he gets in this area.
I defend a lot of things out here. Being competent at your job is the bare minimum.
They go 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Empty spread. Brisker and Byard patrolling the back end. Corners giving a little tight coverage.
Now you want to do it.
Goff, backing up. Now he's got room to roll. Now late throw back to the end zone. Incomplete. Overthrow on St. Brown. Brisker covering. And it's fourth down and
I get that right there, Chili. But let's say on this next drive, you do the same thing they just did. It's incumbent upon your defense to do something with the damn ball. Your defense has to do something to change time of possession because your offense can do what they need to do in terms of time of possession. They've had 1 possession. I understand exactly what you're saying about chewing the clock up, but in this instance, because it is only a 2-1, it's not like your offense is playing horribly and your defense is. Right now, your defense is playing like trash, and we've not had the opportunity to get there. You do, and everybody want a mobile quarterback these days because that's what win, and people said it never could win top pro. But the defense has got to
I want you to get
do a lot more to have some 3 and outs.
Wait for it. Nada. That's right. It's free.
Because we've not had one. That's the difference in the game right there. You could have had a nice little drive, but if you got on that 1st and 20, if you go ahead and 3 and out them right there, yes, they chew some clock right there, but it went null and void. You get the ball back and you can be in the lead just that fast or just that slow.
I'm a mall cop, right?
You see the Sunday Santa Fe? I only paid.
It's more so
right. I'm not in trouble.
The defense is the reason for the disparity in time of possession. You can't chew the clock if the damn defense do anything, and they got to do something like that.
Hybrid models now during the final days of the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry! Offers end January 5th. Call 562-314-4603.
And so that's what I'm saying. On the road, that right there can't happen.
Success is about team.
Field goals on the road is a recipe for a loss. But our defense.
So every member of the DA team knows exactly how to.
I charge you to make some adjustments. I don't care about who you think you got out. Ain't nobody injured right now that I know of. But Kyler Gordon, don't tell me you broke down because of Kyler, because he ain't been there all season, and that's one thing. But that's sad in
Illinois State
itself.
University and Chicago's favorite football team have a lot in common. A long tradition. Illinois State is the oldest public university in Illinois. A history of success. Redbird graduates earn 15,000 more than the national average. And
was
highly regarded
the ratio.
Our newest
They got
freshman
2
class
and
is
we
our
got
largest
1.
ever.
I
There's never
said
been a better time to tune
I'm
in
not
on
worried
Sundays,
about
and there's
the
never been a
ratio
better time
due
to
to
be
the
a
fact
Redbird.
that it
Get
is 2
started
to
in
1.
a Hall of Fame career today. Learn more and
I
apply for
was
admission at
never ignoring the fact that the drive was taking too long, but my statement started out before you even gave me a rebuttal the second time about it, was that it's incumbent upon the defense to stop it from chewing clock, because your offense can go out there and chew just as much clock. And damn, like 88 said it, we can't bend and don't break no more. We got to get some 3 and outs.
So keep an eye on that. And it's a 6-0 Detroit lead. Couple of field goals, but the concern
because being but don't break is chewing up the clock.
St. Brown and Williams.
Yes, but if I would answer this question like Ben, we've kept them to field goals. One big play gets you right back on top.
By the way, St. Brown, this is his 10th game against the Bears. He has 78 catches in those 10 games against the Bears in his career.
And see, 88, I don't believe this has anything to do with battle tested against a particular team. This got something to do with you performing.
Blackwell out to the 10.
And they're not doing that.
Gets a nice block, cuts inside 20-25, gets to the 30.
Because you're going to play who you're going to play.
By Tyrus Wheat, big defensive tackle who can move. But a nice block by Duvernay. That's a running play right there.
It is. Listen, the personal escort has to become a blocker. And that's one thing they recognize according to the
I don't know the ultimate essence of your point, because my point in that was I would agree with you if it were a 3-1 or so on and so forth. Right now, they had the ball twice, and we have. So I know what you're saying, but it don't make sense in this one because it's 2-2. I know, and we both agree there. We talking about the ratio.
Snap.
It's 2-2 right now.
Setting up the throw. Williams with time. Going to work the middle ball. It's tipped on a late dive going for DJ.
And so I need the offense to, of course, do their part. But the defense is the way in which we stop that ratio from feeling so large in the gap. But we agree.
Let's pause
if I'm making your point, I never disagree with who need to stop them. We totally agree there.
6-0 Detroit. The lead. Bears the ball. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Monangai to his left. Williams on an inside cut by Hutchinson. Gets the ball away just in time, and he did that patented move on Theo Benedette. Catch was made, though, on the route by Colston Loveland, and that'll pick up a few and leave the Bears with a 3rd down, and let's see where they place it down at the 38-yard line. So they got to get to the 41, 3rd down and 3. How about that spin move?
That inside spin move is one of the most difficult for any offensive lineman to defend. There's been a couple guys throughout NFL history that is just that is their premier move.
He makes it look easy. 3rd down and 3. Monangai to the left side of Caleb Williams. 3 receivers to the left. Snap back. Williams has time. Pressure coming. Go. Hit from behind, and down he goes. Hutchinson with a 3rd down and 3 sack of Caleb Williams. Rushing off
that shit right
left
there,
side
Chili.
of the Lions defense on the Bears' right side.
Yeah, and he was able to get upfield and then kind of retreat his position to come and make that sack.
That right there is unacceptable.
That's what Hutch is famous for, is being able to use his athleticism
and that was up the right side at that.
To close.
14.5
yeah,
sacks
D-Wright got his ass whooped.
for Aiden Hutchinson.
Got to have a banger here.
6th time in 6 games with at least a half a sack against the Bears. Taylor to punt inside his 20. 9:58 to go in the second quarter. The boot to the far side of the field for Khalif Raymond, camping under it.
You damn sure can't go out here and let them eat the clock right now.
20 to the 25, and then he's just smothered by a bevy of Bears, putting him down to the ground. Took some hits along the way.
Daniel Hardy, one of them.
Yep, Hardy, that'd be his 2nd special teams tackle. 54 yards on the punt, a beauty by Torrey Taylor. 10 yards on the run back, 6-0. Detroit the lead and the ball. We come back on the Bears Radio Network.
Now you
it's time
worry.
to check out Advantage Toyota River Oaks. They've got an
All of
extensive
that could have
inventory
been
and a buying experience
rectified on
centered
one
around
drive.
you. Advantage Toyota
Now
values your time. They'll
you
have you
worry.
driving off in your new Toyota in 60 minutes or less, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, 60 minutes or less. Start online.
Indeed.
Check out Advantage's tools and payment calculators. Search for your new Toyota and stop in today. Restrictions apply. Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Ask dealer for details.
Hey, football fans, picture this. You bet on your favorite player to score the first touchdown in the game, but his teammate scores instead. If this happens, BetMGM wants to give you another chance at the end zone. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. With BetMGM's second chance offer, you have a chance to keep the fun going after the first player crosses the goal line. Try a first TD scorer wager with confidence today. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Illinois only. Existing customer offer subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards paid back in unrestricted withdrawable funds. Gambling problem?
When your life turns upside down after an accident, you need an advocate like Wallner Law.
I agree, T.
I'm John Wallner. For over 50 years, Wallner Law's fought for people
be figured
just
out
like
not today.
Injured,
Ozzy ain't there,
overwhelmed, searching for
but
answers. We don't just
so
take
what?
cases. We take care of people.
Most of the
and we win
issues
for you.
they're starting
From
to the
car
right
crashes
out
to
here.
workplace injuries, Wallner Law stands by your side every
Let's get it
step
together.
of the way. So call us today,
Now,
312-8-million.
Offense, you put your bum-ass defense in a vulnerable spot. Not good as is. And you put them back on the field.
Jeff Joniak top there and Jason McKee with you from Soldier Field, Week 18.
I don't think you
and
like 'em.
Detroit with a 6-0 lead. Bears holding them to 2 field goals after 2 long drives.
Hey, that part,
but you mess
that part,
with fire, right?
I can't
And,
hold nobody
the
to. That's my
coverage
point right there. Because
on,
you said
guys like Williams
my best shit
and
by
St.
now
Brown
he's going to be
is really something to
where
keep an
we
eye
need
on
to
the
be.
rest of today.
Well, that's why they got 6 runs and 19 passes. Obviously, there's something that's really inviting to them.
Goff in the gun. Gibbs to his
No,
right.
Robbie.
Takes the short toss. Pulling out is Hubbard, the right tackle. The Bears finally put him down on the near side run to the 30. Sweat coming off his defensive end position. Tackled him, but he makes a short toss look rather simple, and he glides to 6 yards. And a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Yeah, that offensive lineman
Robbie
that's
says
pulling
sit
out there, he's
everyone.
looking for first force. Who is the first opposite color jersey that's going to try to force the line of scrimmage? You pick him out, and if you get a good block on that first force, there's positive yards to come after.
Decker, Mahogany, Glasgow, Ratledge, and Chris Hubbard, the starter. Once got a $35 million contract from the Browns, 11-year veteran. 2nd and 4 under center. Goff hands off. There's a skip inside, and Gibbs just tries to jam himself
There's
in
one I damn
somewhere.
sure got no
32
confidence in
is
you.
where
I'll
he
stop him.
stops. And it'll be 3rd down and 2 for Detroit. Be nice to get him off the field right here.
Ty Pro, do me a favor and message me in the Discord your bet that you want to put on that.
Camel doesn't consider this area of the field a 2 downs left.
3 of 5 on 3rd down. 3rd and 1, 33-yard line. 6-0 Detroit. 8:33 to go in the opening half. With a play clock at 10, Goff in the gun. He's got Gibbs to his right, stacking a pair of receivers left. St. Brown
He's still got the blue.
wing right. Snap hand off. Gibbs stuffed. Brought down nicely.
Really?
Low high.
Really?
Sweat the finish. The start
Montez.
delivered there by Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson got the
They're
tackle,
calling
but
it a 4th down already. I thought by the looks of it, because it's a straight line from our view, that he may have gotten beyond the 1st down marker, but he hasn't, and they're putting in Dan Skipper, and they're going to go for it.
33-yard line. They need
that's the only way I get. I mean, that's the only way I can really measure any confidence in statements like that, Ty Pro. Otherwise, it's just to set us off because
Chris Williams, Bears. Looking now,
the Lions won't be winning the playoff game this year.
First
But I get you.
tight end started out of the fullback, goes wing left. Play clock to 3, to 2, to 1. Motion, movement. Is it on the Bears or the Lions?
It's on Grady Jarrett, or it's on Dexter, or no, Billings.
Maybe they weren't going to run it.
I don't think they were.
Ain't this a bitch?
Number 97 made contact with
Andrew Billings.
5-yard penalty. It was all window dressing.
Yeah, it was all. Once they started doing all of the, directions.
Now, how do you do that? You a damn.
So that's a big 1st down when you consider the Lions can keep it alive again. After
You got them off the field, and you can't get off the field.
The Bears front, 7:38 to go, 2nd quarter. 1st down and 10 Detroit now.
Enormous. You can't get fooled like that as a veteran.
Fresh set of downs to the 38. Goff now wants to huddle back up. What's going on here? This officiating crew had a hard time in this first drive of the game, getting everything set. They didn't have the sticks set up again.
He deserved a lab. That's some clown behavior right there, Robbie.
Mistake by Billings on that last play. When you have that much motion and the play clock's ticking down,
you know they're trying to get you.
Eat that clock and just get more room for that punt. So definitely a tough play for that Bears defense that was performing well up to that point.
And if they don't start getting the chains fixed, we're going to have you on that chain gang. 1st out of 10, 38-yard line. One back set from center. Fake blitz underway. Quickly got rid of an open man. is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Twisted down to the ground. Again, it's C.J. Gardner-Johnson and a first down.
Oh, I get you.
40-yard line of Detroit, and a throw to the right, crossing left to right. Bears were blitzing off.
You know, sometimes on that fourth down situation, they're trying to fake you. Sometimes you get fooled into listening to the quarterback's
man, I don't know what the hell was on the ground, but Mr. Darnell shouldn't have picked it up. You suspended.
You think that you're jumping it correctly.
Look at that.
And they're just trying to pull your chain.
Williams replacing Dominique Robinson. First out at 10. The Lions on the move now at their 49-yard line. Firkser flex to the left boundary at tight end. Now they're going to shift Zylstra. So skill on the play. Wings to either side of the line. Tight ends with St. Brown to the left. In tight to the right, Williams. Snap, play fake to Gibbs. Goes right back to Gibbs. Turns around and makes the catch. And runs to the sideline right. Beating C.J. Edwards to the chalk. Gets into Bears territory near the 45-yard line.
Madness.
The Bears, 6:30 clock running, and a 6-0 Detroit lead here in the second quarter.
With Troika out of the lineup, they got to play Chris Williams at defensive end to be part of that rotation, even though they have Dominique Robinson. He's now playing defensive end over the left tackle.
Joe T out with a concussion suffered in the San Francisco game. 2nd and 4, the Bear 45. I formation backfield, 4 Foles. Goff under center, toss left. Here's Gibbs patiently waiting, and Byard comes down from safety and sends him flying to the bench. The Detroit bench on the far side of the field. We'll call it no gain.
Grady Jarrett, nice initial penetration because he made that play one-dimensional. And there was nowhere to go other than trying to get towards the sideline. And then Kevin Byard came up with a great anticipation angle and was able to give him a pretty significant.
You stop all that shit when you get your offense going, King.
Got to win this play.
Tell you, keep an eye again on Amon-Ra St. Brown. One-on-one coverage. They've learning and they're going to be shifting all over. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson now passes him off to Jalen Johnson.
All day they're going to keep doing this shit. All day they're going to keep doing this shit.
45-yard line of the Bears. Snap back to Goff against a 4-man rush. With time, loads it up over the middle. Caught by St. Brown. Work in the middle of the field, running left at the 20. A block by Williams and taken down from behind by Brisker.
I wish you could have put that in all caps, but it would have.
So you lined him up in the timed you out. He shifted outside the numbers and still cut across the field on an inside strong cut. Jalen gave him up to the safety Brisker, and he picks up.
Y'all really playing like shit.
Outside shoulder leverage on him, so you know you're going to give
him
a whole to the safety if his route had length to it.
87 yards on 7 catches for St. Brown. Snap to Goff. Here comes pressure from Dexter. He has to throw it away as he hit him.
Give a shit about no fake-ass pressure right now.
4:46
what was your pressure at back? Oh, it was over there looking for cheeseburgers.
2 scoring drives for the Lions. Both have been field goals. Can the Bears be sturdy one more time here?
That was a nice line stunt right there that the Bears defensive line ran, and they were able to.
T-Miles, they make wonderful moves like that be lost in the fray because all the other BS to be going on, man.
Are your best way to get home.
Jamison Williams out to the left, right side bunch. Tesla surrounded by Zylstra, the tight end, and also Tom Kennedy, a sneaky fast receiver. The back is Jahmyr Gibbs. Kennedy in motion to the left. That's where Goff's looking. Is that the throw over the middle of the slant caught. 10-5, end zone. Gibbs touchdown, running away from T.J. Edwards. A mismatch for any linebacker. Jahmyr Gibbs, super quick and fast, runs 15 yards, and it's 12-0 Detroit. 4:40 to go until halftime.
Gibbs comes out of the backfield, goes upfield, takes a cut to the inside, gets into that crossing pattern. Jared Goff leads him perfectly. He's able to catch, control the football, and still continue towards the goal line.
Hurt you in 2 ways. Gibbs, an underrated receiver. That is his 76th catch of the year, his 5th touchdown catch, and 18th overall touchdown this year. Now the extra point. Snap and placement, kick is up, and Detroit has come in here and scored 3 times on the Bears. It is a 13-0 lead. 9 plays, 76 yards in 5:06, and a touchdown pass now in 23 straight games for Goff.
3
that
possessions,
is the longest active streak in the National Football League. Well, let's break on the Bears Radio Network.
Is your hot water suddenly gone? Drain clogged or overflowing? Sink dripping endlessly? Act now with 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. 4 Seasons fully licensed plumbers are on call 24/7. No extra fees for nights, weekends, or holidays. 4 Seasons with over 30,000 5-star Google reviews and the Torch Award for Marketplace.
I guess I would have to say
their reliability.
in their own on their own different levels. Yes.
Hey, Bears fans, it's Sylvie. Steinhoffel's a proud partner of the Chicago Bears.
I wouldn't necessarily use the word discouraging for me.
Mattress superstore in Maryville Plaza in
a lot
Maryville,
more frustration
Indiana.
than discouragement.
That makes 7 Chicagoland locations with the best selection, unbeatable value, and styles for every space and budget.
Seems like he came prepared for the game. Now,
that's a
maybe we might
pride you
in
can
this
feel
half.
good about. Shop in-store or online anytime at steinhoffels.com.
Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. That's why we created the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We'll help you from start to finish, and you may be eligible for up to $15,000 toward your down payment. So get old in a new home. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. For complete details, visit oldnational.com/home. Funds limited and subject to availability.
Well, I'm gonna have to hold reservation on Chili's statement into this possession, but they continue to play Chili on both sides. Yes.
Toyota-thon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey, Jan from Toyota here, reminding you Toyota-thon is on. Make your holiday wishes come true with the new Camry, RAV4, Tacoma, and more. All right, let's sing it together this time. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is
Dealer inventory may vary.
Nope.
Toyota-thon ends
Ain't
January
going
5th.
for it just
See your
yet.
participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Yep, Tom and Jay back with you. 4:40 to go in the first half here.
I forgot. Ken, you do
15-0 lead. 2 field goal drives, and the Bears managed to stop those from touchdowns, but that drive, Tom, now has given Detroit 34 plays.
There is no momentum losing that way, but
yes, obviously the Bears haven't had any sustainability on offense. In Detroit, what they've been able to do on offense
these
is
checkouts
they've just been able to convert
so early.
third down.
I
so
love
they
it.
had a big penalty on a 4th and
We go up
1
the middle of
that
the field.
really
Yes.
is the reason
I mean,
why we're sitting here at 13-0.
And it's a trend.
kill me how when you ain't good and you finally get somebody off the field and you mess it up by
50 in the first
a
half.
pre-snap penalty. That's ridiculous.
Think about that. That's more than double. Here's the kickoff. Duvernay near side to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he lowers his shoulder and gets across the 30-yard line. Gave a pretty good pop on that return, Devin Duvernay. So,
because early in the year,
quickly,
even when you was losing your first 2 games, you wasn't starting off slow.
And get
with
something on the
scoring.
board here in this first
Your
half.
scripted was
And the
working,
Bears are going to have to figure out
so
a
on
way
and
to
so
stop
forth.
Amon-Ra St. Brown on those inside cuts.
At the same time,
the field again.
Right. Well,
I don't
listen,
know that that's going to click.
He's getting protection
I
that's
still
long enough in
don't
order
see that
to
everybody
identify
just
the most efficient route being run, and he's able to
has
target
this
them.
Empty spread for the
preconceived
Bears.
notion
Caleb
that
Williams to
the
the right,
playoff
3
team you
receivers,
play
2 to
against
the
is
left.
going
Safeties are back
drop
deep
16
for
on you
Detroit. Twin safeties,
in
quick
2
snap off
possessions
throw
every
screen.
time.
DJ Moore with nice block by Cole Kmet.
That's
Gets
not
to the
all
40,
of them.
and there's a first down on first down.
Like,
Cole was free to make that block, and then Caleb Williams took a hit from Hutchinson after that snap.
Right. You know, that's the thing about it. You're going to contend with that all day. And, you know, Caleb has been able throughout the season to put some incredible escapability on display for all of us. But
I've seen slow starts, but I've seen points be put on the board. So what I want, both, I know they still can put points on the board.
Pick up of 11 to the 42-yard line of the Bears. Football resting on the far side hash. Here's the handoff. Swift the run off the right side. DJ Moore trying to block out there. Got the worst of it on that one. He comes up a little slow. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 as Durham Smythe replaces Luther Burden in the offense for the Bears.
I'll never like to hear that. Durham Smythe replaces Luther Burden.
You have to have that block.
Luther got no targets yet.
Receiver, because these defensive ends here, they can cover a lot of ground to make you look at your target.
Hutchinson off the field, and now they load up the line of scrimmage on a handoff right. Here is DeAndre Swift. He is taken down by Barnes, the linebacker. On the 46,
maybe I use operative words a lot more than everybody else. I'm not definitive in something like that. This is your even your third or fourth quarter. I might be on the doom and gloom today. I'm in the anger stage right
for this
now.
3rd down and 4.
Yeah, you got to make hay right
now,
here.
Late substitution. All 3 tight ends come in. All the receivers come off.
Nice job.
And so now they hold them up. Detroit will not let them snap. Are they going to make a personnel change? They will not. 1 safety deep. Snap, Caleb. Giving a Swift off the right side. Swift gets around the midfield marker, maybe to the 49-yard line of Detroit.
Y'all going to go for it. I know it.
3rd down and 4. It'll be 4th down and short coming up. 4th and 1. 2:40 clock running to go here in the first half. 13-0 Detroit.
Try to take advantage of the matchup of personnel. You talked about 3 wide receivers being in there. Then as the clock was ticking down, they put in 3 tight ends, took out those 3 wide receivers, tried to get a solid point of attack to be able to get a ball carrier to the first down marker. Here it is, 4th down.
4th and 1 of the 49-yard line of Detroit. Lions show blitz, snap back, they rush 4 and a stunt. Throwing right, caught Loveland, first down.
Let's go.
To the 40, to the 37 of Detroit. On the numbers, Colston Loveland, the leading receiver for these Bears over the last 10 weeks. And that is big for the Bears. And a first down coming up on the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of the Chicago Bears. It's Miller time, Chicago. Gain of 11, and the Bears on the move of the Lion 38, trailing 13-0. 2 minutes to go in the first half of the Bears Radio Network.
Comparing health insurance plans is never easy. That's why I work for Get Covered Illinois.
Who was a part of that film for how many years? You don't watch Bears games, you watch Lions games, Top Pro. We don't punt on 4th down.
And people
unless it
can
makes
help
sense.
you for free. Community-based navigators and brokers.
I don't know Motown singing, folks.
And we have live customer service
at getcoveredillinois.gov.
I don't know what kind of games y'all watch. Am I
keeping its neighbors on the road for 103 years.
On predictive stats or something like that, trying to figure out how the game's over at halftime?
You should use winter tires. That one's basic, really. Number 49, if you're going to sell trusted brands like Michelin, Goodyear, and Continental, sell them for the lowest price possible. Number 61, air should be free, so we made it free. And one final one, stay snow, sleet, and who opened an ice rink in the middle of this highway ready? Visit your neighborhood Bell Tire.
T-Mouse, who's gonna hypnotize him?
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hey, football fans, the playoffs are drawing near.
As long as you know Jihan that FAT lady and singing, as they say.
Retirement is no different. Hi, I'm Mitch Lyons, former pro football player turned retirement pro and founder of MitchLyonsWealth.com. I want to ensure you have a winning game plan. Get our free retirement toolkit that includes my book, Retirement of Steel, along with guides for Social Security, taxes, and more. Call 844-867-8335.
Chicago Bears, stand up, do your job. Look like the team I know you are. What are they saying? Something like that. You know, give one of them type of Normandale.
The season to enjoy a great deal at Toyotathon. Hurry into your local Toyota dealer and give yourself
speeches for Indiana.
Visit Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places. Coming up at halftime, Mike Silverman with your phone calls and his thoughts. 13-0. Bears trail, but they've got the ball first and 10 of the Lion 38 in these 2 minutes and 3 timeouts in their pocket.
Yeah, first down here. DeAndre Swift, he's in the huddle. He's averaging 5.1 yards a carry on first down in this season. They got 106 carries, 539 yards. So if you look at this first down,
you got a new team
on the clock, and you got timeouts.
You can't go to the Super Bowl without the playoffs.
Amik Robertson picking him up. Safeties are back for Detroit. One back set taking the turn of the fake. Here comes Hutchinson barreling in on Caleb. Trips him up now, backs him up. Better get rid of the football. Caught by Komet on the throw. He caught it at around the 41-yard line, so he loses. But, boy, Caleb Williams was in big trouble and in danger of a massive loss.
This one, tough enough. Boy.
It's a loss of 2nd and 12 now to the 40, and in comes Zacchaeus and also Jade Walker. Out comes Durham Smythe.
You know, Hutchinson's got such a large wingspan. He's such a good athlete. He's difficult to escape from. And even one of the best escape quarterbacks all year, Caleb, still having a difficult time.
2nd and 13. Lions with their safeties back. In comes Zacchaeus. He'll be on the inside. The numbers left. Snap back, 4-man rush.
No clue how.
And the throw batted down at the line of scrimmage. So Detroit
doing
coming up with 2 big
Darnell,
defensive plays.
Darnell, you wonder why you wasn't a Pro Bowler?
3rd down and 13 for the Bears.
Showing it to you right now.
Moore will come in along with Luther Burden. Out comes Komet and Zacchaeus.
There's some self-created mistakes here on this drive. You know, you get pressure by Hutchinson. Then you get a tip ball at the line of scrimmage. Now they got a really difficult 3rd down scenario, and Hutchinson's going to rush over the left tackle.
Tyreek Williams with that batted ball. Yeah, he's in a wide 9 right now. Snap back and blocked by Swift, who passes him off. And Caleb throws over the middle. It's caught. Loveland to the 30. He'll be 2 yards shy of a first down. How about Swift tangling with Hutchinson
I'm telling you, way to earn leverage there immediately. Slow him down enough so that offensive tackle can close the distance and take over. Nice job, DeAndre Swift.
So it's 4th and 2. 50 seconds to go. Clock running here in the first half. The Bears trail 13-0. I mean, you got to say, this is a massively important play right here. 4th and 2. Bears get the second half kickoff. Caleb in the gun. Play clock at 10. Plenty of time. Back on his right hip. Bunch set now. Becomes 2 with DJ in motion to the right. Snap back. Caleb being pressured by Hutchinson. Throws. And it's caught. Loveland. They're going to say the ball is incomplete or the Lions recover. What are they going to say?
He caught it and he stripped it out of his hands. The ball fell to the ground, and I think it's an incompletion.
At the 22 of Detroit. So either way, if it's a completion, incompletion, or a fumble recovery by Detroit, and boy, just in the nick of time, he got it away.
By the offense, then fumbled and recovered by the defense. First down.
All right,
Crazy.
well, Barnes was the defender. He took it away from Poston Loveland. We're going to take a break with 21 seconds to go in the first half. A scoring opportunity wiped out.
Incomplete pass. Exactly. It's first down.
Okay.
Detroit.
Attaboy, Tom.
Well,
we're still playing 13-0 Detroit on the Bears Radio Network.
ESPN Chicago. $4 million. The Broliak Law Group wins again for their clients. That's right. The Broliak Law Group recovered $4 million for a client who was injured in a truck accident. If you're injured, make sure to call the Broliak Law Group. Hey, this is Yurko. You all know I played professional football, and I've been on the radio for many years. I've had the chance to endorse a lot of products and companies, but I've always believed in only backing the ones I truly trust. And now I get to endorse a company owned by close friends, the Verdoliak Law Group. They've been helping people for over 60 years, even some of my friends and neighbors. Just like choosing an experienced doctor, you want skilled lawyers by your side. With $9 billion recovered and 40,000 clients served, they're proven experts in personal injury, accidents, wrongful death, and more. Call my friends at 8444-BLG-LAW. The Broliak Law Group will do great for you, too. Call 844-BLG-LAW.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of Notre Dame Athletics, wants to reward you for everyday banking. CU1's high-yield checking offers the opportunity to earn competitive dividends when you make qualifying transactions each month.
Your
no
level of frustration with this.
Balance required. Plus, you'll be able to bank anytime and anywhere with 24/7 digital and mobile banking. Start making more of your money with Credit Union One. Open an account at cu1.com/Irish. Federally insured by NCUA.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dad,
you gonna leave
out
out blank.
something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales
Zero.
Event.
It's gonna be. Is this gonna be the first half?
For 90 days on
this
all
year
Hyundai
that we
Tucson hybrid,
going in
Santa Fe,
with
or
zero.
Santa Fe hybrid models. Now, during the final days of the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry, offers end January 5th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
NFC North football, no easy business with this.
Chili, I can't be that hyperbolic to tell you you
deserve
deserve to be losing,
doing
things like that. Yes, lose. No, because you can correct things that you've done wrong within the game.
The yard line to 30 and 2 timeouts. I would not.
But I get you. Maybe I'm reading too much into your statement.
Try to add a little more.
Listen, they're going to take advantage of every offensive snap they have the remainder of this season.
But you got to convert that even with the bad clock management.
And the second half. So if they feel they have a big play shot, they'll take it, I believe.
Gibbs in the lineup, piece to the left of Goff, and they go make it 3-by-1, left to right. Snap back, stun up front. Here's the throw, caught by Gibbs at the 35, runs left, out of bounds, stops the clock at the 40 with 24 seconds. We'll call it the 41. Gain of 11.
Watching their kicker
like
before the game, he was struggling.
Both sides of the ball, all 3 sides or whatever. Maybe Troy Taylor playing the best today, Chili. What you think?
A little more. So I think they would have to get significant distances if they wanted to try to end this half with points.
They're sticking around.
Career high. Tesla goes out to the left side. now comes in motion to the near side. So St. Brown out left with the tight end, and to the right side, Williams and Tesla. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. Hit as he throws on the slant. Caught on Edmonds. It is Amon-Ra St. Brown. So no matter who's covered him,
the middle of the field,
we seem to be down to the 49-yard line.
Allergic.
18 seconds. Clock is stopped.
You know, they're taking advantage of his space and not necessarily using what size he doesn't have. He gets those crossing routes, and he gets in front of the blue jersey. It's easy for Jared Goff just to throw it to the white jersey because you don't need significant separation, and then you're not challenged.
I want anybody who's smiling right now to do all of the foolishness. Smiling. Look, so I do weekly. I got a weekly pick and read. You know, obviously I've done a lot of fantasy and everything else. When people talk to me about winning, I'm winning. I don't care. Talk to me when you can say I won.
Yeah, he says, I'm not going to give you
right now,
towards the sideline. Last
time I said you got a whole second half of the game to play,
and that's when you got to
Robbie, and while it has looked
support by the safeties.
There's need a
horrible
stop here. 13
to be nice.
Detroit, 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 4.
They definitely
48-yard line.
Gonna be okay.
Territory. Again, Gibbs to the left of Goff. Now he slides to the right side. 2-by-2. 8 on the play clock. Wants the snap. Sneaking back an extra safety as Goff sets the throw. Over the middle, wide open. St. Brown to the 40, to the 35. And brought down in frustration. Being shown by Brisker.
I'm pissed with that.
There is a definite advantage.
You gonna get a goddamn field goal on this drive?
St. Brown. 13 on the pickup. 19 of 26 for 202 yards for Goff, and St. Brown is tearing up the Bears secondary.
You know, Brisker gave him pre-snap indication, Jeff. He bailed out during the cadence. So Jared Goff knows I'm going to have a receiver that's going to be able to fill that void where Jaquan Brisker is backpedaling to. And that's exactly the formula that they had called into the huddle, and it worked out when Jaquan Brisker bailed out of there.
Up to over 100 yards like he was in week 2.
No
First down
effing clue.
10. 12 seconds to go. 35-yard line, Detroit left to right. They go 2-by-2 and Gibbs on the right hip of Goff. Awaits the snap. 2 safeties back real deep. Snap against a 3-man rush. They drop 8. He throws it away on a sideline throw left. Grady Jarrett giving some inspiration, hand clapping as they put the pressure on Goff with just a 3-man rush. 8 seconds to go in the first half.
Absolutely
and no timeouts for Detroit.
And that's something with the 3-man rush, the offensive line, they should be able to sustain that protection.
Left over pizza always tastes better.
Backpedal, he immediately recognized that he didn't have a target, threw it out of bounds.
8 seconds to go in the first half. They break the huddle. The Lions send Williams and St. Brown to the left. It'll be C.J. Gardner-Johnson to pick up St. Brown. To the right side, you've got Fursker and Tesla. Man coverage, 3 safeties back deep. Snap. Goff looking left, throwing left, lobs away out of bounds. As nice job by C.J. Gardner defending Amon-Ra St. Brown. 3 seconds left, and they're going to bring out Bates for a field goal.
They started that play with 8 seconds with no timeout. So they knew that they had immediately get a sideline route to gain some ground, or they're going to challenge this kicker to see if he could hit it from this distance.
Bates, who set a Lions single-season record with 142 last year, will try from 53 yards. Left hash, slight angle to the right. Flags are quiet on the south end zone uprights. Snap is back. It's down. The kick is low. It is driving. It is up, and it is no good.
There we go.
Distance, but no direction. And that ends the first half. Bears will get the second half kickoff. Wipe the slate clean. They're down 13-0 with some work to do.
That'll work for you right there.
Coming up here at halftime, and your phone calls on the Chicago Bears radio network.
No, sir. You mistake anytime, T. Miles. I always will and can appreciate. Your statement is the only way we can win is if we have all these 3-4 turnovers in the game. I still refute that. That has been proven that don't got to be the case. And your offense is better than what is playing right now. So if we lose, then for the day, I won't even argue with you about your premise, because every team needs takeaways. I keep telling you this. But no, your offense is the reason why you're going to win games, because they got to put points on the board, not your turnovers, in my opinion. But we'll go with it.
At DrPepperChickenSweets.com/Bears.
for your chance to win tickets to an upcoming game.
You said they're going to have 4 possessions, 88?
May apply.
Illinois State
that was one of your bets too.
Chicago's favorite football
Packer Doug, how you feeling today? Welcome in, man. Hit the like button while you in here.
Oldest public university.
We are obviously a lot of
14,000 more than the national average. And
disgruntled Bear fans. I say that. Everybody get a different angle of it right now. While I profess total disappointment in the first half, my confidence in being able to secure the victory today is unwavering. So until such a time when it is proven that we don't have the opportunity to win the game, I won't be in the game is over mode because you've not performed the way I want you to at this moment. But anybody who got any specific thoughts about it, there is a Discord link right there. Feel free to jump in. We are in. Let's find out to verify. One of my Discord rooms. And we can break up the halftime thoughts. What needs to happen?
Here's your host, Mark Silverman. I'm shocked by this score at the half. 13-0. The Bears trail the Detroit Lions. I thought the Bears would play with a lot greater sense of urgency, but it's the Lions who have turned it up a notch, even though they're banged up and out of the postseason. Also, a side score for you, 7-7. Philly against Washington. Remember, if Philly loses and the Bears lose, the Bears still get the 2 seed. But if the Bears lose this game and Philly wins, the Bears fall to the number 3 seed. A lot of football.
So right now, I know everybody is totally dejected.
The third quarter, it's the Toyota halftime show.
How you finish the game is more important, yes or no?
Hurry into your local Toyota dealer and give yourself the gift of great savings. Visit Toyota.com for more information.
The start is
Toyota, let's go places. Also, the Dr. Pepper hotline is open. Your calls in a unique halftime format like we do on the Bears Network. In Chicago, football runs deep and Dr. Pepper runs colder. It's one of a kind, and it's the best 23 flavors in football. From kickoff to final whistle, it is a Pepper thing. The stat of the game so far for me, and this goes back to the last game, is the offense early on. And I know the defense isn't doing them any favors with these long Detroit drives, but the offense, again, shut out at the half. This is the second game in a row the Bears have been blanked at halftime. Remember the Green Bay game where they came back? They did not score in the first half either. So after the great output in San Francisco where you thought the offense had turned a corner based off of the win against Green Bay and then what the offense did scoring 31 in San Francisco, it doesn't look like it. And the defense, just no pressure. That continues to be the problem. How about this stat? St. Brown and Williams, the 2-star receivers for the Lions, 13 receptions for 152 yards. Let's take your phone calls at 312-332-3776. James in Long Beach, California. You're on the Toyota Halftime Show. What's on your mind, James?
Hey, Sylvie, what's up? Hey, I'm just wondering why we can't scheme something up to make Goff look more uncomfortable.
Nope, I haven't.
Pressure on him. I mean, maybe our defense isn't good enough, but, Johnson had this guy for years. I feel like he should know what makes him uncomfortable.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, I think he does. I think Ben knows. I think Dennis Allen knows. I think there were a couple of times, and Danny Zetterman, who's sitting to my left, noticed this as well. They did dial up some blitzes and got there quickly. Goff gets rid of it so quick, but Wright did not have good coverage. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is not a slot corner at this stage of his career. He's being forced to guard Amon-Ra St. Brown. They need Gordon back next week for the postseason, that's for sure. Isaac in Texas, you're on the Toyota Halftime Show. What's up, Isaac?
Hey, Sylvie, love your guys' work during the week. Man, I hope the Bears come out with a little more fire in the second half. And I know they've been a second-half team, so I'm not, super worried, but I just hate seeing them play like this. So let's finish off this regular season with the bang.
I agree with this caller right here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I want to see the urgency. I want to see the effort. I hated the Billings penalty. That was dumb. He's a veteran. He's got to know better. They were probably going to end up punting, trying to draw the Bears offside. This seems like a tune-up game the way they're going, but it's not. You got to get the number 2 seed. This was important for Ben. I still think they're going to make a run. I actually placed a bet on the Bears at plus 390. And I think they're going to come back. They get the football to start the second half. Tom in Oakmont, you're on the Toyota Halftime Show. What's up, Tom?
Yes, Shelby.
Trying to look at some bets right now myself and see if I can get in on it. Cash, quiet, sir. Septum rings are absolutely diabolical to me. Let me reboot and get us back to where we were. My deepest of apologies. But I'm glad y'all got a nice topic of conversation, because I don't, as much as I profess to watch TV, I don't watch TV because I don't have any programs or anything else to speak of when we talk about programs. I've seen this Sopranos bits and pieces. I've never seen The Wire. Never seen, what do you call it? I want to call it a dragon movie. It was HBO. I think I never seen that. Game of Thrones. That's what I never seen. Never seen Never seen nothing. I don't watch too many things. Walking Dead, any of those things. Yeah, I never seen Snowfall either, man. And it's just because, like, I missed so much of most of those things that it was very hard to be like, yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get into this now. And so the fact that it took so long. Breaking Bad, I never seen that either. Like, we was in Vegas, Tide Pro, and you know how all the little characters be popping out. They had Walter White straight in the flesh. I didn't know who the hell that was. Everybody taking pictures. So who was this cat getting bread out here doing nothing? But he was doing something. I just didn't know him because, you know, FX and all those type of TV things, HBO. You know, I never locked in. Breaking Bad. Yeah, I seen Power. Now let me tell you something about Power, T Miles. Even though I know what happened, I've never seen the official last episode of Power, and I've never seen any of the spinoffs. So I never seen them do nothing to Ghost, but I seen it. Second string defense played against the Vikings. Okay, I ain't kept up with no scores.
3 yards per pass attempt, sack once. the touchdown to Gibbs.
Let's get to the scores over here real
pass out of all
fast.
that is 30 yards.
I know y'all.
But he's got a one-on-one quarterback.
We got
It's a
scores
catch and run offense.
Well, it's the repetitiveness.
Browns
of that,
didn't
Jack,
shock me, but it shocked me.
Have to have a 30-yard completion.
I've never seen Sons of Anarchy.
You're throwing desperation passes. You're trying to throw
Heard
passes
it up
at
too.
a certain length to keep your offense on the field.
2:17 before we kick off once again here at Soldier Field.
A whole bunch of
the
things.
Second half kickoff is going to be brought to you by Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details and clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download their app today. Great Clips. It's going to be great. So one of the first things they have to deal with, though, Aiden Hutchinson.
And I never seen
getting close. He's had one.
Well, I've seen a few episodes. Ozark.
Up on both sides. He's playing with full.
I got through like 4 episodes in the season.
And he's unpredictable, so you can't devise a scheme or a direction of your pass protection. Guaranteed, you're going to have as many eyes and hands on.
I get a short attention span for television shows. I watch like Discovery Channel, History Channel, Animal Planet.
What do you add?
And to your point, in terms of protecting against Aiden Hutchinson,
Better Call Saul, honorable mention. Yeah, the last thing I just seen as a series was The Godfather of Harlem. I like mob movies and things like that for real. So
if we have less guys out in that route, that's okay. You're going against a secondary that's abysmal, right? You got guys in the lineup for the first time, guys that haven't played a lot of football. You got to
T-Mount, so maybe we'll do something like that in the Discord, man. Maybe we'll do some Discord TV shows to catch up on some things that I'm not familiar with. Y'all can put recommendations in the Discord, and we'll try to watch the movies together.
They've apt to do. They did this against Green Bay. They did not score in the first half.
Or these TV programs, whatever it is, Better Call Saul, The Wire, Snowfall, any of them things,
somehow, some way. So let's see if they can do that again here in the NFC North to go to 3-3 in the division. Obviously, we're keeping an eye on the other games. Washington now.
And I liked it.
10-7
I just,
the Green Bay game that they
I started watching about 45-minute episodes, and as I go to sleep,
and you don't want to see
that. I just never catch back up to it. But I'm definitely
Bates missed a field goal
trying to see it.
half.
Those are things I got to do, really in group fashion for me to be locked in. To be honest, that's why I said in Discord it'd be dope to I guess catch up on some of them types of things.
For much of this season, Burden earlier in the season had some opportunities, now becoming a really valuable piece on the offensive side of the ball today. Though no targets.
Yeah, I don't mind trying to learn something
you got to have
new about how we all think, because sports teach us that even though we got the same passion, the way in which it's expressed, desired, or interpreted may be totally different, and that can be with the TV shows as well. You might have characters that some people think are villains, where you like the villain. Some people, stuff like that. Everybody got their own favorite character, episodes, so on and so forth. So just like parts of the team.
At the 1, sprints to the 10,
as
to
we
the
get back
15,
into the
angles
game.
20. Little cut at the 25, slices through to the 28-yard line before he's rolled down to the ground by Nowasaki and Rodriguez, Malcolm Rodriguez, a reserve linebacker getting the start today. So the Bears offense with Bennett at left tackle today. Ozzie Japillo not able to go today. So that's the one change on the offensive line, pretty much consistent much of the year with Tooney, Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright. They break the huddle. They need tempo and big plays. First and 10, left to right for Caleb and company from the Bear 28-yard line. Drags DJ Moore in motion to the left. Now saddle to the right side of the handoff, and Ungai off the left side, and it's not a lot of running room there. And a gain of 2, second down and 8. They've yet to establish that. Tyler Lacey getting the start at defensive tackle for the injured Ellie McNeil makes the stop.
Yeah, but it's frustrating because by the time that Kyle Mononga, much bigger body, just waiting for the running back to come to him.
Bears a couple of receivers to the right, 2 tight ends left side of the formation. That is Komet to stand up tight end, and wing left Loveland. Snap back, looking to throw. Left side, caught Loveland. On the linebacker, Rodriguez. He'll make the catch at around the 35-yard line. So the Bears looking at third down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I love this.
So it'll be 3rd down and 4. Opening drive, second half. Just about a minute gone by. They need to gain 4 on that 5-yard completion. And Loveland, his 4th catch of the day.
That last play, Hutchinson just bull rushed Theo Benedette. He was up against it, but
it's going to be a beer run time in a minute.
Framework.
3rd down and 4. Snap back. Lions with a strong rush again. Hutchinson is developed. Now they throw the slant and not able to hang on. Loveland.
He has got to
It is broken up there by Rock Yassin.
That can't happen, bro. You got to punt. 3 and out.
As Taylor comes in.
That's damn ridiculous, man.
One thing about Yassin, he had his left hand on inside the body of Colston Loveland, and as he's running towards the fullback, the defensive back is able to keep his hand in a really distracting position to challenge the catch.
I misspoke. Loveland has 5 catches, now on 7 opportunities. Raymond in single safety to our right, inside the 20. The boot by Taylor, a little rugby-style boot high in the air.
Totally 2 times where the drive is supposed to continue, regardless of a flag.
We'll get the football after turning the Bears away on the opening drive.
Might be a flag, but we got to hold on to these right there, man. This is imperative that you do so.
Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the Chicago Bears, and this season they're teaming up with Special Spaces Illinois to create dream bedrooms for kids battling cancer. Every time the Bears defense causes a false start at home, Steinhoffels donates $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois.
Is he hurt for real? Like I don't.
Chicagoland's largest
How many times has he been on the field?
Mattresses, all styles, every budget, and employee-owned. Shop in-store or online. It's
no DJ. I'm not hearing much out of nothing. Swift was running good. They stopped running with Swift. Like, I don't get it right now.
Johnson Lookalike Contest at the Wintrust Sports Complex in Bedford Park this Thursday, January 8th.
Man,
8 p.m.
I don't know what's going on today.
For the good, better, and best costumes, including a $1,000 Visa gift card, round transportation to the game within 60 miles.
Let me get a beer right now, man.
Transportation and free car washes for a year from Gas and Wash. Moretti's will be providing a complimentary food buffet. Learn more at villageofbedfordpark.com.
You all know the 13 reasons to use Windy City to go to Soldier Field, but now there is a 14, Gate 14. Windy City can drop off and pick up right at the gate. No more trudging in the rain, snow, or cold. Football, concerts, soccer. You will be safe and warm and get home an hour before your friends. Call 866-94-WINDY or WindyCityLimos.com. Tell them the M&M guy sent you.
Baby, did you see that play? The mood in here is unbeatable. Nothing beats game day energy. And the perfect pairing for it all? Flight by Yingling. Crisp, refreshing, and light on calories. Whether you're posted up at the bar or watching with the crew, Flight by Yingling keeps the flavor bold and the vibe light. Flight by Yingling. Football's better with Flight. America's next generation of light beer. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar, Chicago. DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
13-0. Detroit has the lead in the ball. We are in the third quarter, just underway. Bears go 3 and out, and Detroit takes over first and 10 of their own 20-yard line, right to left out of the south end of Soldier Field with 13:38 to go in the first half. While we get ready for this first snap, let's pause for station ID on the Bears Radio Network. Jeff Tom and J Mac, Lions first snap is the handoff off to Gibbs. Big opening and dragged down by Byard across the 30 to the 34-yard line on a run up the hash mark right. So that's something that they did not start well with the run game of the first half with so much success passing, but that the 13-yard run for Gibbs on his 8th carry of the day for 38 yards.
Commitment run right at center field. No slowing down until third level tackle.
First down for Goff and Company. Inserts under center with Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion to the near side. Picking him up.
I'd rather him drop it today next week. Yes.
Again to Gibbs, little hop, skip, and a jump.
Packer do it. I need one right now, man.
Crossing the 35 to the 37 for Gibbs. Gibbs has been the primary ball carrier. Montgomery, not as many touches here in recent weeks. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Right. Well, I mean, will they be content with trying to take a lot of the clock out of this football game by having the running game as such a big factor because they've been doing well throwing the ball?
2 by 2 in tight to the formation on either side with Gibbs, the lone setback, and Goff, the man under center, tight end in motion. They hand it off to Gibbs off a little tight end action on the Sweep to the right, and it is Gibbs plowing across the 40-yard line at a gain of 3 yards. 12:15 to go, third quarter, 13-0 Detroit. They're looking at 3rd down and 4 at their 40-yard line as Grady Jarrett replaces Andrew Billings.
One thing about Jared Goff, if he's on a team that's running the ball successfully, he knows how to use it to his advantage by taking as much out of the clock and the play clock as he possibly can. They start this drive 13:38, and they're down into the high 11s.
4 of 7 on 3rd down in the first half for Detroit. They need 4 right now. Twin safeties back deep, corners tight across the field, 2-by-2, and 1 back Gibbs. Bears show blitz from TJ. They bluff, and now what happened? They blow it dead. Oh, clock ran out. 3rd and 4 becomes 3rd down and 9.
That's surprising for Jared.
Can you get off the field?
Offer him something different
Let's
than
find
he
out.
expected, or did he believe that the right matchup wasn't there? Because you see, as Tesla came in on that last series, now he went off before they have ever run a play.
Their top 3rd down receiver this year for Detroit is what you might expect, Amon-Ra St. Brown. 20 more targets than anybody else on this team. Jamison Williams second on that list. That's before today's game. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw Goff. Has some time. Stunt by Dexter. He gets him down. He goes.
About damn time.
Way to go on that loop, but Dexter gets his 6th sack of the year.
Man.
3rd down and 9. And a loss of 10, and they will punt for the first time
today.
They've been running stunts tonight.
Offense. Your turn.
Efficiency out of them. They had a block pass, they had a deflect, and then they
offense.
got the sack here. So
your turn.
You have interruptions in personnel at the offensive line. Maybe that's the way to go.
Booker wound up being double-teamed as they ran Dexter around the corner. Fox from inside his 15 with Duvernay and single safety to our left. Late pressure to try and dive and knock that thing down by Hardy. Very high hang time retrieved at the 11-yard line. Make it the 16-yard line, 20, 25, 30. Duvernay is hit and plowed back by Detroit. So maybe an injection of life into this football team on the side by Dexter. 59 yards on the play.
I guess we'll give the defense attempted to play.
In the third quarter, 13-0 Detroit.
We'll see if the offense
With
want to do the same thing.
Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory.
It's at this moment, Doug, we get to see what you made of, and do you want to win?
Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right.
Nothing to discuss. Do you want to win? I do not understand why they playing me like this, man.
Here to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. With BetMGM's second chance offer, you have a chance to keep the fun going after the first player crosses
during the actual game, or
TD score
during timeouts and such like that.
Make it legendary.
Chili, let me know.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Illinois only. Existing customer offer subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards paid back in unrestricted withdrawable funds. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-426-2537. Or by texting ILGAMB to 53342.
Finding health insurance can be so confusing. People need help. That's why I work for Get Covered Illinois.
And now you're talking about the game,
we
not
are
me.
The state's official health insurance marketplace.
And we're here to help. With thousands of brokers certified by the state and hundreds of trained insurance guides, what we call navigators, available in communities across Illinois.
All free.
At getcoveredillinois.gov.
No, I'm having some site issues, if you will. With my game site,
third quarter is brought to you by Humana. Humana is committed to putting health
that could be a potential thing right there.
To learn more, visit localhumana.com.
But I just wanted to know if it was actually happening during actual live game action, like really, like during plays. I've noticed it, but I didn't notice it during a lot of plays. And I could be missing it myself. Looking at TV
right here.
Could have got lost. Let me know if we have any other issue. Just keep me abreast.
Theo Benedette. They have a broken eye to the right with a tight end and running back. Swift snap. Rolling to his right. Here's Caleb. Throws right. Caught. Chopped down. Lovely.
Oh, yeah, because I had it muted and didn't realize that I was muted. That's all.
37-yard line and a gain of 6. His 6th reception of the day. 2nd and 4 for the Bears at the 37-yard line.
Stay away from
they throw it to the right
being
side,
so close
even though
to
Theo
it.
Benedette kind of missed his block. He made Hutchinson take the longest path possible. This time Hutchinson's going to line up over the right tackle.
I'm going to go with me.
So everybody's getting a little bit of taste. I keep repeating where he's at because he's the biggest influence.
Bears have 2 tight ends over that side as well to help out Darnell Wright. Motion left is Burden. He'll get the ball. Spins away from an immediate tackle.
Luther,
the block of the 40.
finally.
He'll get the first out of the 45-yard line.
Where has he been? Anybody know? Who asked about it?
Weren't fooled. It was just Burden.
Let me go back in the stream. Somebody asked,
that first tackle attempt
is
right
Luther
out of the gate, and that was Barnes,
out here?
Linebacker, slid way out of the way. His
he said, so anyways, back to TV shows.
Ability is electric.
The most difficult tackle on the Bears' offensive side of the ball.
You got it. First down at 10 of the 46, and that was a very important first down for the Bears.
Because Luther be Luther.
Tight ends Loveland and come out to the right. Here's the snap and a handoff.
That's right.
With Loveland blocking.
Give it to
nice
DJ.
Block by
Loveland. Give it to DeAndre.
Lions territory to the 48-yard line.
Keep moving.
A run between the hash marks for DeAndre Swift. Collects 6 yards. Now the Bears are on the
Doug, that's the concern and the problem right now. That
DeAndre Swift being able to have the innate ability
we need to
see
do
where that hole
and
is
have set rhythm and timing from the start.
Daniel
or at least earlier than what we've been seeing as of late, I'd say. Come on now.
Touchdown. He'll be the fullback for Swift. He puts his hands in the ground, both hands. The take and the fake. Here's a throw by Caleb. Taps the ball low and incomplete. Probably hit the chest plate of Walker at around the 32-yard line. He was open, but sliding to try to make the catch he could not retrieve.
Yeah, it was a low throw as Caleb was rolling out to his right-hand side. He didn't set his feet. He was throwing on the move, and it just interferes with your precise accuracy that you need to have because you have a receiver that's coming in a crossing route himself.
Don't do yourself in. Look at this.
1 of 6 on the day. They've averaged 5.6. They need just 4 here. That went through the breadbasket of Jedi Walker. He's got Swift on his right, 4 on the play clock.
One of you thought that passed the right way.
1 snap back to Caleb.
It's in motion and he going.
Out now to the right, being chased by Hutchinson.
Horrible.
Closing his Barnes. A throw to the sideline, incomplete for Swift.
You can't blame the defense now.
Campbell. So a lot going on in that play. Defenders chasing.
Now the last two plays was on Caleb.
4, 8:36
we talked about the drops that happened from coasting.
Johnson keeping the offense.
The last two are Caleb's, if you ask me.
I mean, you got Derek Barnes, who's a good athlete. You got Hutchinson.
He relied too much on his arm with Jade.
Forcing that sideline coming to Caleb quicker than he can notice an open opportunity.
Walker and Moore to the left. Moore is the slot. Right side is Luther, Burden, and Loveland flex to the right boundary. Snap back. Here comes Hutchinson screaming in. Caleb gets away. Stops to pop. Down deep for Burden, and it's tapped away inside the 10. Penalty marker, though. Is it a late hit?
It better be.
Roofing on Hutchinson.
I think it's a neutral zone infraction by Detroit.
So let's see. They're discussing.
Come on, live with me, Jeff.
It's offside on defense.
There you go. Brad Rogers agrees with you.
There we go.
So Tyleik Williams
up
in the air.
Keep the ball moving. Let's go.
With double coverage there on the back end. 2 defenders back deep. Daniel Thomas and Rock Ya-Sin.
I mean, that's as significant as the unfortunate play by Billings in the first half. Well, fortunate for the Bears.
What a catch.
First down penalty gives the Bears a
that was
at the Lion 43.
Jesus saved us right there.
28 to go here in this third quarter. 1 back set with Caleb under center and a hard count coming.
I agree with you, 88. But I'm just saying you throw it to him while he's standing up, and we keep going. God, y'all can't do that.
False starts. Offense. Number 2. 5-yard penalty.
That hard count.
First down.
Bit DJ Moore.
It can't. Because when you're a receiver, Jeff, you're not paying attention to the volume of the cadence. You're paying attention to when the ball is snapped. You have that instant of hesitancy that you're not trying to get off like an offensive lineman. You're just trying to get off legally. So that's just a big, unfortunate, a big veteran mistake.
It looked like he was coming in motion, short motion. 2 penalties, 10 yards for the Bears. First,
there we
15,
go. There we go.
High snap. Caleb in the pocket, stays in, throws.
Jade all day.
Walker and takes a big hit. Daniel Thomas inside the 40 on the numbers for Jade Walker to the 37-yard line of Detroit. So how about that? Hanging on, goes right back to the rookie out of Texas A&M. Second and
Jade Walker.
Nice throw. I mean, there was a lot of velocity on that throw, and it was a commitment catch in your hands. It may touch your body a little bit, but it's a must-control catch.
7th play of the drive coming up, starting at the Bear 31. They've driven to the Lion 37. Caleb under center, and the line stacked with bodies. Snap, play fake to Monangai, rolling to the right. Caleb with time, going to launch, going deep to the left corner, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted as DJ Moore's route was cut off by Detroit. That pass is swiped by Avonte Maddox playing the deep ball. They had him double covered. A shot to the end zone, but it's swiped by the Lions, and that turns the Bears away.
After the Green Bay game finished the way it did, they're not going to get caught off.
Interception by the defense, and it's a touchback. The ball's placed at the 20-yard line. First down, Detroit. Timeout.
Overshot DJ, was double covered front and back. 13-0. Detroit the lead and the ball. We come back on the Bears Radio Network.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of Notre Dame Athletics, wants to reward you for everyday banking.
When you got both of those defenders right there, I really don't know where he even places that ball for DJ, so I don't know if you throw the ball to DJ.
Transactions each month. No monthly fees, no minimum or opening balance required. Plus, you'll be able to bank anytime and anywhere with 24/7 digital and mobile banking. Start making more of
depressing game, ain't gonna lie to you.
One. Open an account at cu1.com.
You got to sit here and root for Washington and have concern for your team.
Toyota-thon is
you do not go into the playoffs with a losing streak.
Drive a new Toyota today. Hey, Jan from Toyota here, reminding you Toyota-thon is on. Make your holiday wishes come true.
So I'm blaming you then,
Camry,
Chelsea.
RAV4, Tacoma, and more. All right, let's sing it together this time. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is
Dealer
on.
inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th.
Hey,
See your
look.
participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
We're going to find
A
out.
hard-earned yard when you see one.
That's
when
crazy
all that
right
time
there.
and effort pays off, and power makes all the difference.
That one don't make me
Professional-grade
feel
Echo
nice.
tools are built to power through the toughest jobs, season after season, yard after yard. Headquartered here in Chicago for over 50 years, Echo Outdoor Power Equipment offers more than 250 gas and battery-powered tools to keep you at the top of your game. And that's why yarders trust their yards.
I don't want to hear that,
Echo.
Top Pro.
Find Echo at Home Depot and Echo Dealers.
Yeah, you said you predicted it all.
Live life at max volume, then look no
You
further
got me out
than
here
Hard Rock
losing
Casino,
like
Northern
the
Indiana,
Steelers.
with over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live
I'm gonna be
entertainment,
thoroughly
and 5
annoyed. This one,
restaurants which span
this
a wide range of
a loss today wouldn't bode well for
something
my
for
team.
everyone.
And
Whether
then
you indulge in a
we lose
super
today, and I
Asian
agree with
council
Top Pro.
steaks and seafood, or taking dinner and live music at the world.
And not that you lose your first game, but I don't got no hope for you doing nothing for real.
Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, just off exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
And I say that because you at home today, playing like
Caleb Williams, a
boo,
rare interception
boo.
thrown this year by Caleb. Back his first 2 years. That is his
Wouldn't wipe myself with it. A-Rod.
interception number 13. So, 13-0 is the number that Detroit has the lead by. 7:45 to go here in the third quarter after a drive that looked promising, Tom.
Yeah, it sure did. They went for the home run shot. It got intercepted. Now the defense has to respond.
High formation with a fullback masking as a tight end here. Fake toss and a screen to the right. Caught by Raymond. 20-25. Jalen Johnson tracks him down. Gets down to 29-yard line, but that's still a nice play and well executed.
Now right there, if you don't even look,
and
you throw the ball to the goddamn tight end on that on the interception, and he up the field. Everybody got their back turned to the tight end.
Influence, not necessarily
tight end by itself. Coasting
Golf gets the ball out of his hands so quickly.
Coasting Leveland by his damn self on that play right there. And nobody is. I mean, he always to the house by himself.
Ball and in their territory, leading 13-0 against the Bears. 7:11 to go, third quarter. They got two receivers left, one to the right, and Firsker in motion along with Montgomery. The empty now throw the slant over the middle. Caught Raymond 40-45. Running wide
Crazy.
to the right side to the 50 and all the way into Bears territory before Tremaine Edmonds.
Hedonism, how you feeling today? Welcome in.
For his punt returning skills, but also
the only thing I got going for me is hitting the like button to Hedonism.
Picks up
right
24
now.
yards and a first down, Detroit.
If
it ain't
Gardner
good.
Johnson got off balance when he went for the jam, he missed the receiver. The receiver cut to the inside, and that put Gardner Johnson in a chasing position.
Right now, it's not good.
In the sense of the early portion of the
I ain't
route.
liking it at all.
Lions back into Bears
Top pro
territory
here for the
at
whole
47, 6:28 to go, third quarter. 13-0 Detroit. Motion to the right, Williams. Snap, play, fake to the pocket. Goff goes back to Montgomery.
And they're going to keep letting him do that.
40, 35 and out of bounds. Tracking him was Tremaine Edmonds, but he could not bring him down to the ground. And Montgomery races for a first down to the Bear 34-yard line.
Yeah, David Montgomery, we all know he's not going to be an easy tackle. If he gets the catch within momentum going forward, it's going to be difficult
rather
for
depressing
any defender
in the house of the mailman today for myself to Hedonism. I don't like it.
10,
we are getting to where many were from the
Bears
beginning of the
team
game.
right now has been on the field defensively for quite a bit of time overall today. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. And Jared Goff under center. Ferks are in motion.
Keep doing
they
stuff like
fake it
this.
to Montgomery. They throw it right to Williams. Being chased by Swift. Shoved out of bounds inside the 30 of the 27 by Jalen Johnson. They'll give him the 26. So the Lions are just working those edges, working over the middle, and just doing what, these other teams have done recently.
Yeah.
49ers, Packers.
Yes.
Listen, you're not going to have a lot of vertical routes because they feel that if they can get into crossing routes in the offensive player gains any type of advantage with a talented quarterback, you can, define it as an easy catch and throw.
Back it in one. I formation backfield. Fersker is a stand-up tight end, left side of the formation. Snap. Handing off. It's Montgomery ridden down to the ground. Looks like by Javon Dexter near the 20, but it's a first down. Javon with a sack today. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Under 5 minutes to go.
Meanwhile, Mr. Trubisky out there dealing today.
13-0 Detroit. 2 field goals and a Goff to Gibbs 15-yard touchdown. On top of it, Bates missed the field goal before halftime.
I mean, if they're going to have a chance, they're going to have to limit this to a field goal. If they do go up 16-0, it's still a game that is not gotten away from you, but you need some big plays offensively to get back into it.
Total yards for Detroit, 307.
Look
Total
at that.
yards for the
That's
Bears,
what you do.
107.
All right, here you go.
From center, the handoff to Montgomery. Skips inside. Montgomery sneaks through the pile. Gets inside the 15. Down to the 10.
Skating, G.
Maybe
Honda.
the 11-yard line is where they'll mark it, but David Montgomery running hard inside that 20. And the Lions pick up another chunk. It's 2nd down and 1 on a gain of 9.
Listen, you always have a lot of incentive against your ex-team to come to your whole old home stadium and play well. In Dave Montgomery, he complements the effort that he's getting out of the offensive lineman, and he's always going to be a difficult tackle.
5th-ranked red zone offense of the Detroit Lions. Looking at 2nd and 1 of the 11-yard line of the Bears. Bears flood the line with 2 bodies. Montgomery is the Wildcat running back with Jahmyr Gibbs to the right. Handing off.
Top pro. It looked like it.
And he's dragged down. First hit by Dexter, finished off by Booker and Chris Williams. He'll get to the 9, and he'll get a first down.
I need a whole bunch of G. Honda splash plays starting right now.
3:26 to go in the third.
There's a lot of
give me a TJ Edwards special on
threes when you talk about these guys being in a Wildcat, because I don't think you have to be concerned as much, because Jahmyr Gibbs, he's going to be the guy that's going to get an interior handoff, and I don't know if Montgomery really has the speed to have that exterior escapability.
3 minutes to play, third quarter, 1st and goal, 9-yard line. Detroit on the right hash of the Bears. They're moving from right to left. Play clock down to 4, and the Lions are just going to milk this thing down. Oh, timeout here in the third.
Timeout. Detroit.
So Dan Campbell's offensive game plan today working beautifully for Detroit. They did fail to move the ball on a couple of field goal drives, but overall they have piled up the yards. They lead 13-0, and they're 1st and goal at the 9 when we come back. 2:54 to go in the third. This is the Bears Radio Network.
Hey, when your team winning, you supposed to be
Chicagoland. Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much
talking
more.
shit.
Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And
we got people that's going to be in chats tomorrow.
They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment.
Hell,
that's
they're
right.
going to give
Drive
me
off in your new Chevy in
a
less
whole
than
bunch
60
of flack.
minutes, or they
Because
will make your first car payment.
if it wasn't for other teams doing the wrong thing, we would have lost the division.
Must mention offer
It's like
upon arrival
that.
before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for
We didn't
details.
win the division. It was gifted. Now that's how I'm feeling right now.
The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide.
And that's a different type pro. Ain't no, I can't rage quit when we streaming. I just got to eat this.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I got the straight
The thrill of witnessing a walk-off grand slam.
eat this pie right now. Ain't looking good.
Yeah, you know the feeling. And there's only one place to experience that raw exhilaration. Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch all the action in a supreme space with dozens of sports
Top
betting
pro,
kiosks.
I'm ready to hit the wreck right now and play 2K because they annoying me. And typically when you're doing this in the game, in years past when I wasn't streaming, I'm cutting this game off and I'm going to play the game and surprise me by popping back up. But
they fight for everyday people who don't have
You
deep
know.
pockets like big insurance companies. Postman Law
I figure
knows their playbook, and they use it to get you results.
the game of the
fast.
week,
And with over $3 billion
losing
won
this
for
one
their
right here ain't
clients,
gonna hurt us
Postman
worse
Law delivers.
as
From auto accidents
the
to
Steelers going
workplace
down
injuries.
later on.
When you need a win, call 844-POSTMAN or visit postmanlaw.com for your free consultation. Others promise.
Boy, you don't know to get no
delivers.
pie in
This is
Pittsburgh.
attorney advertising.
You ain't welcome that. That's what they say. Say they ran you out of Pittsburgh. That's why you say you from Texas. From Texas.
Jeff and Tom and J-Mac with Doug Cletty, our statistician, and Paul Zarang, our engineer. Randy Flaws and Little C down at the sidelines. The Lions threatening here on the Bears. 8th play of this drive. First and goal at the 9. Coming out of their timeout. 2:54 to go here in the third quarter.
For real.
Bears get in defensively with their 4-man front. They flood the back end with defenders as they go 3-by-1.
Whatever. Get the ball back. I like some FIFA,
Snap
though.
back, throws, tip, pass again at the line of scrimmage.
Don't tip it.
Not sure which guy got
Catch
it
it.
just yet, but the Bears have done it 3
Well, you ain't
times
from nowhere.
today.
You a
Jared Goff.
gypsy, as they say.
Yeah, it's significant. That's as good as a sack right there. Take a possible possession or climb towards the first down away from them, and just getting close enough to the quarterback to get your hands up.
23 of
Slide
33,
there, where you from?
260 yards, and 1 touchdown pass for Jared Goff today. They go back to the Wildcat with Goff lined up to the numbers left. Montgomery going to take it with Gibbs to his right. Snap back, RPO. Montgomery, the keeper, puts his head down, burrows down, but he'll get down to about the 6-yard line as the Bears stand strong with Sweat and I believe Edmonds in there. But again, 10th play of this drive coming up. 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, 52 plays by Detroit, 30 by the Bears, and when they go to that Wildcat, again, I just think there's an element
Hey, G House
of
is my
exterior
dude,
threat
man.
that they take away
He
when they
do.
have
He might.
the two
You
running
know, I don't
backs
know if
in
giraffes
the
eat
backfield.
Billings
crayons,
out,
but you
Dexter
know.
in, 3rd and goal, 6-yard line,
There we
218.
go.
Snap back, throw left. Jamison Williams can't hang
That's
on.
the
inside
best you can
5.
do.
On the crosser with Jalen Johnson closing. They
Get
snapped
you
it
a-
quick. It is 4th
get
down
them
and
a
goal. The
field
6. They're
goal.
going to bring in Bates for the kick.
That's 2 of those out routes now that Jamison Williams has. One, he dropped. That one would have been a difficult catch, but it's still 2 plays that resulted
See, that's
in
what I do.
incompletions.
If I had
So fourth
some
field goal try for
people who
Bates. He's
stream
2 of 3 today. This
game
time
and
to
play
the
like 2K
north
out,
end of Soldier
we do
Field.
some
Wind is
versus
also
games
seemingly not a factor. And a chip shot try here from 25
On
yards,
stream.
shorter than an extra point.
Changed his shoes at halftime, too.
Now, how do you know that? Snap and placement kick up by Bates.
He's got yellow shoes on now.
That is great analyst work right there. When you can
They
notice
gonna
the
do your
shoe
job.
color, but he made it 16-0 Detroit. 2:11 to go in the game, and the Bears need some work done here in the third quarter. And this is the Bears Radio Network.
This is the Our Idea is Ready to Launch vision. This is the Create Great Jobs vision. This is the We Need More Space vision. This is Busey, where your
Go
business
live.
visions become realizations. Through securing capital for growth and comprehensive strategies that ensure a prosperous future. Because thriving businesses mean thriving people and thriving communities. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Baby, did you see that play? The mood in here is unbeatable. Nothing beats game day energy. And the perfect pairing for it all? Flight by Yingling. Crisp, refreshing, and light on calories. Whether you're posted up at the bar or watching with the crew, Flight by Yingling keeps the flavor bold and the vibe light. Flight by Yingling. Football's better with Flight. America's next generation of light beer. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
We had 3 overs so far in the
Enjoy responsibly.
At 19
NFL
weeks
in terms
pregnant,
of scores,
I found
only
out
3
my
overs.
blood was
I
attacking
played a
my
lot of
baby.
unders today.
I'm Ellen, and my team said her only chance at survival was a rare procedure.
Top-ranked
Like, even this one I picked as an under because it still be that way.
By U.S. News and World Report, the team at Northwestern Maternal Fetal Medicine Clinic treats high-risk pregnancies from across Chicagoland. They performed an unprecedented 5 in-utero blood transfusions to ensure Ellen and her baby had a compatible blood type.
Today, my
Jihan,
baby is healthy.
Doug is a Packer fan, obviously,
Northwestern
and I
Medicine, better.
talk to Doug a lot, and
Officer, can I get
a lot of ESPN sports chats.
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Steelmatic Network Packer Doug is one of my streaming buddies who is a Steeler fan, who does a lot of trolling.
APR for 60 months.
Some
payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson hybrids.
very little. They got some validity, and a lot of it to make a little sense.
Getaway sales event. Hurry! Offers end January 5th.
He's one of the few people who, even though he is trolling my chat the whole time, ain't what I would classify as one of a typical troll, if that makes sense.
Plays, batting the ball down, line of
But anyway,
plays brought to you by Vinny's Beverage
let's get these Bears
the
offense
provider
to start doing something like an offense.
It's probably not worth drinking.
And we're here at Soldier Field, capacity 61,500. Today's attendance brought to you by Consumers Credit Union, the people in your corner who stand up for you wherever you go. 16-0 Detroit. Bates with his 3rd field goal. Bears will get the ball. Elsewhere, Philadelphia now leading at home over Washington 14-10, and the Rams now trailing Arizona 20-16. A Rams win, and they're the number 5 seed. Kickoff, Bates.
Attention
offense.
offense.
Sail to the far side into the end zone. Duvernay takes a knee about halfway deep.
Yeah, he knows no. He don't know no
time
better.
off the clock.
Dougie.
Good starting field
He
position.
tries.
Take advantage of
But he
what's
don't know
offered
better.
to you, and let's get a quick scoring drive.
35-yard line start. And the Bears, after a good drive, where they converted a 4th down and threw the ball deep on a shot to DJ.
One thing at a time for me, man.
Maddox. So after that, Caleb and company huddled up left to right.
Shaheed Walker now a part
And
of
now
the
they
regular
and now they're gonna just throw
personnel groupings that they like here, line up to the
try
right.
to catch up. That's what I didn't want to
Center,
happen. To tell you the truth,
fake, to Manangai, blitzing Yassin, backpedaling, throwing, open, incomplete, unable to retrieve at the 48. Colston Loveland on a sideline throw. Time running out, backing up, being chased by 2 defenders.
Ty Wingo, though, immediate penetration into the backfield, put Caleb
the last place.
Position, trying to
not
identify
y'all.
open receiver while he's in a back pedal.
Yeah, off-balance throw.
Sorry, boys.
Did have a chance to catch that ball. But, yeah, Jonah just got a hand on Mackay. 2nd and 10. 2:04 to go, 3rd quarter. Bears go 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Commits the inside slot tight end. Zacchaeus in motion, hand out Manungai. Looking for a block from Dolman. Gets another one from Tooney. Spins to the 41-yard line. Maybe the 42 on a pickup of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
I need Loveland
Under 2 minutes to go here
get
in the
their
3rd
things
quarter.
together.
And every snap matters at this point. They'll mark it at the 41. 3rd down and 4.
Probably Manungai's best run of the night there when they needed it most.
Ravi, your starter gripe will never be
what did he get, 5 yards out of it?
Taken up with Ben.
Game 6.
He's gonna play. I told you why they playing.
Quiet crowd as they nervously wait to see what Ben Johnson and the offense can dial up. 16-0. They trailed this ball game. DJ Moore motions to the right slot with Loveland. Stand up tight and Colston far side.
Luther continues to get 10 every damn time.
His first catch of the day.
That's not his first catch of the
Robertson
day.
hangs on, does not put him down to the end, but they're into Lions territory with a first down throw to Luther Burden of 10 yards.
Nice job there, allowing the receiver to stay in an open position, and then Caleb getting the ball to him. A bull rush there by Chad Hutchinson against Darnell Wright. He was able to anchor down and stop him, and that's what gave Caleb the right throwing motion.
Caleb, 10 of 19 for just 76 yards throwing the ball today. 10 right there, and a fresh set of down to the 49. Manungai alone back motion. Komet to block. Manungai churning and then is drilled by several Detroit Lions. You've seen Campbell and Hutchinson. The ball came out after the whistle. The Lions pleading, but to no avail. 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
He got about 4 yards out of that and then got pushed back when he made the initial contact against the Detroit defenders.
Fumble recoveries brought to you by Postman Law. When you're recovering, go with a firm that's recovered over $3 billion.
They're missing a lot today, T-Miles. I really don't know how to put my finger on it.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7, the final seconds of the third quarter. Bears shut out to this point. They trail 16-0. 2nd and 7 to the 46 of Detroit. Snap back to Caleb. Blitz is on by Campbell. Throwing over the middle. Caught Burton in the numbers. Tripped up. A turf snake got him inside the 35. Down to the 33, but it's a Bears first down. The final play of the third quarter, and maybe a sign of hope. 2 throws, double-digit plays to Burton, and the Bears are at the 33 of Detroit to start the fourth quarter, down 16-0.
I mean, you better score within the first 2 minutes right here, and you got to continue to play defense. That's the sad part about this.
Advantage Acura in Naperville. Acura is
you got to score 2 more conversions and play defense, like T-Miles already said.
Savings. They're committed to providing a smooth and easy car buying process. Advantage Acura values your time. They'll have you in your new Acura in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageAcura.com or see them in Naperville. Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Not
live
playing.
Life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana.
Chicago,
with over
dude,
1,700 slots, 80 table games,
I'm not
5
gonna hold
entertainment,
you.
and 5 restaurants which span a wide
That's how it
range
should
of
be.
culinary genres.
Earn what you're supposed to get.
Have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks,
if
or taking in dinner and
Washington
live music
don't
at the
win,
world-renowned
so what?
Hard Rock
You had
Cafe.
a chance to do your own job.
Entertainment
To take
experience
your own
at
trash
Hard
out.
Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, just off exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Hi, it's Peggy Kaczynski. You've heard me talk about how the village of Bolingbrook continues to rank as one of the most livable communities in Illinois. Here's Mayor Mary Alexander Basta to tell you herself.
Thanks, Peggy. With excellent schools, beautiful parks, and a wide range of shopping and dining options, I invite
we don't care what
you to come
LaFleur
and
did,
experience the
Robbie.
warmth
Honestly, I
and
really don't
cleanliness
care
of
about
Bolingbrook for
nobody
yourself.
else's
If you're
team
looking to elevate
and my
your future
feelings or
and
thoughts
the future of your
about
family,
sitting players
visit
down and all that.
eBolingbrook.com
If he wasn't
to
gonna
learn
play
more.
him, you should have set him down at the beginning of the game for me. I don't care about them being on the field. That's a scared logic to be thinking about. Why they're not sitting and they're not gonna get no rest because they played already, so they're tired already. They just gotta. I mean, your coach ain't gonna sit them.
And installation on all heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical
What's the
needs,
next move?
with no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays.
'Cause I don't want you to
That's
stress
why
over that.
30,000 customers have given us a 5-star Google review.
Because they're not taking them out, and you're gonna stress over it. Stress over this comeback. Unless you just say you cool, take your L and take your ball and go home, but your coach don't say that.
Jeff Joniak top there. Jason McKee at Soldier Field with the Bears start the fourth quarter at the Lion 33. They flip now. They will go south to north or right to left as we look at Soldier Field, and they are first out of 10, 33-yard line of the Detroit Lions. The Bears' advantage of the game brought to you by the Advantage Dealer Group. Find your next Chevy, Acura, or Toyota and drive away in 60 minutes or less so they'll make your first car payment. Fewest turnovers by the Bears in the Super Bowl era here in 2025. 11, one of them today. 16 for 2024, 19 in 2019.
Yeah, it's going to be a infraction by the Detroit defensive line when the Bears were shifting 3 tight ends to the right. They better call it against the defense.
Well, there's a long conversation with Brad Rogers right now, the referee. Let's see what the outcome is.
Infraction, defense number 78. 5-yard penalty.
More than that, if Seattle lose,
Play Hutchinson was on the sideline.
you have the opportunity to be a bum on defense and still host all home games.
They got, they bring in the heavy package with Talik Williams, and then they bring in Hutchinson.
Penalty on Tyler Lacey, a third-year Oklahoma State product. First snap of the fourth quarter coming up. Bears are 1st and 5 at the 28-yard line of Detroit. Under center, Caleb Williams. On the handoff, up the middle. Manungai, with the help from his friends, pushing the pile to the 25. He'll pick up 3. Second down and 2.
I'm disappointed in the run game today more than anything. So that's
7th play of that drive through 3 quarters.
The
Bears
and
with
the run. Manungai not running as hard as I thought
321
today.
for Detroit with 20 first downs, 8 for the Bears. Plays, we talked about it, tilted in Detroit's favor, 53-35. Time of possession about an 11-minute advantage for Detroit.
I ain't never seen him. I don't care
the
about
Bears
Brandon
down
Johnson.
16-0. Our 2nd and 2 of the 25 of Detroit. Motion from right to left. Burden lines up inside the numbers left. DJ Moore inside.
There we go.
Right.
All
Snap
day.
Back, blitzing Campbell. Williams in a tight pocket. Throws deep into the end zone. Johnny Walker. Touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Against the Blades in the pocket. And it's a beauty. Texas A&M.
Good. Do the Jubies. You know, the one thing that Jack Campbell did, Jeff, is he showed the blitz too early. Then the Bears were able to reorganize on the offensive line. Everybody knew their assignment. They gave the extended amount of time to Caleb, and then he rewarded them by firing a perfect pass.
Second touchdown, sixth catch of the year for Jade Walker. Bears going to go for 2.
Got 2.
Touchdowns are brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Enjoy free live music every Friday and Saturday night at the Hard Rock Cafe stage. Under center, Caleb. 9 on the play clock, asking for quiet, making checks. One back set, Monongai. Motion from right to left, Komet. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Monongai! Buddy Monongai! In for 2. And just like that, it's a one-score game here
I
at
messed
Soldier
up.
Field.
I won't do it again.
I'm
having one of them days. 2-point conversion, good.
Started strong.
The lead is cut in half.
45 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Superman in the fourth quarter.
16-8. Detroit.
Say Julie for the big catch.
You know that sound, and you better get used to it. Because when you bank with Consumers Credit Union, you got people.
What I will tell you is the fact that they've been getting so thoroughly dominated in this game has brought my anxiety level down today. So,
or shopping on your phone without even getting out of bed.
My anticipation level of winning and everything has waned, and they have pissed me off a lot. But
committed to your success, you win. Consumers Credit Union, the people in your corner.
Craving a traditional Mexican meal, a refreshing margarita or horchata? If so, stop by Hacienda Cocula in the city of Countryside.
Hacienda Cocula,
a family-owned Mexican restaurant.
It's the
that's
MO,
been in the
Chelsea,
industry
but
for over 45
they better damn
years.
do it.
Perfect for a quick bite, family dinner, or carry out for those days you want to stay in. Hacienda Cocula also offers catering packages, which could be great for your next event. Hacienda Cocula is excited to welcome you to our home away from home.
Property managers and GCs use FinishingChicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out. So your biggest assets always put their best square footage forward.
Time for a victory
free
beer.
list of painting, wall covering, glass systems, drywall finishing, and signage contractors. For a great finish, start with FinishingChicago.com.
And here we are, folks. It's the Jeff and Jeff Call. I know football.
And I know houses, because when it comes to selling your house, you need a winning team you can trust.
No surprises, no fumbles, just a clear path to closing, just like a perfect play.
Jeff Buys Your House makes it simple. A fair offer, no repairs needed, and a closing date on your timeline.
Don't take a chance selling your house with just anyone. Visit us at jeffbuysyourhouse.com for your no-obligation offer today. Fourth quarter points entering today's game, third best in the NFL. They've tightened it up. They've brought this place back to life. It has been dormant most of the day. It's 16-8 Detroit. The kickoff from right to left by Santos. It is a touchdown to Jade Walker. That's 14 touchdowns by rookies. That's a Bears franchise record. And the most passing yards in a season by a Bears quarterback now. Caleb Williams moves past Eric Kramer. Taking a while.
Second kickoff of the day, man. You really got to limit the success of their return.
Santos on the approach. Here's a line drive, sidewinder, and it lands into the hands of Tom Kennedy to the 15 of the 20-25. He is slowed down by Jalen Jones. He'll get the 30. Now he'll get the 31. So a 31-yard line start for Detroit. Now the defense has to make some big plays.
Kenosha Bears.
Give the advantage to the return team when you don't have any hang time
That's a script for
kickoff. It is a line drive. It is moving with a certain amount of velocity.
The script said we're going to come back then. You don't want them to follow the script then.
The defenders get to come down and try to limit the success.
In the last 2 years, fourth quarter or overtime touchdown passes. Matthew Stafford of the Rams, number 1 with 21. Williams with 19. Baker Mayfield, 18. All right, crowd on its feet, making a lot of noise. Goff in
Here
the
we
gun
go with the bullshit.
Blitzing, throwing over the middle, caught the crosser. Raymond first down, 40, 45, and he's tackled from behind by Brisker, but he gets all the way to midfield on that 29, 19-yard
first play.
Excuse me.
The Bears had a free blitzer. Jared Goff recognized his open opportunity, threw it right in front of the receiver, and the rest is just coming down to the defenders chasing.
Khalif Raymond busting y'all
Ran
ass.
away underneath the coverage of Jalen Johnson. First and 10 in the midfield. That takes some of the starch out of the crowd, and Goff will be on the attack. Gibbs in the backfield. Tight formation. 2 tight ends, and Tom Kennett now makes that Tesla in motion. Snap, handoff left.
Crazy.
Gibbs knifing through the defense, gets down near the 41-yard line of the Bears before he stopped.
Y'all can't let them score. You might want to hang it up.
Tackle for the Bears, 9 yards, and this experienced, battle-tested Detroit team, playoffs the past couple years.
So they wrote you out already.
Damn,
they should have wrote you in for a ring before they wrote you out.
They are a prideful bunch. And they are leading.
It's so funny. They're going to show us Jared Goff got 270 yards.
Making the play 9 yards downfield. You'd like to see him make it at the line of scrimmage.
From the 41 of the Bears, 2nd down and 1 for Jared Goff.
He's
got Gibbs in the backfield. Little toss right to Gibbs. Blockers in front. Gibbs sending wide.
I get a
Sold
sack,
out
I
by
said.
Johnson. So they strung it out. You didn't get to turn it back upfield or against the grain. Let's see where they're going to mark this ball. I believe it's going to be 3rd down and 1, so no gain on that.
Who cares?
Toss right to Gibbs.
3rd and 1. Y'all
Again,
can't
you
stop
got to consider
nothing.
this 2-down territory for Dan Campbell with this 3rd and significantly short. So you really have to have the mindset.
Better get
that
them
we're
out
gonna
here.
have 2 successful defensive plays in order to get
a
the ball
flag
back.
or something.
Bears take out Jalen Johnson. Tesla goes near side with Nashawn Wright. They go power pistol. Sidecar to the right of the quarterback and Montgomery.
There we go.
Motion to tight end. Low snap. Sticks in the belly of the back. Montgomery's going to throw. Montgomery being chased. Montgomery is hit.
There we go.
Montgomery goes down. Big loss. Nothing developed. Bears read it perfectly. And it is going to bring up.
They're trying to embarrass him again. Go kick their ass.
It's a loss of 5.
They're trying to make you. They're trying to make you look bad.
Montgomery, and the Bears make a big defensive
again.
Jared Goff gave it away.
He's trying to show you ain't nothing. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
4th and 6. They've been known to fake punt quite significantly. Defense on the field with a punt by Jake Fox. Sends it in the air. Fair catch call for Duvernay. Heels down at the 11-yard line.
Bears.
On the numbers, Bears get the ball back. They stop the Lions
go
after scoring. Big defensive plays brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game here in the 4th quarter. Binny's, the official champagne provider of Chicago Bears radio.
Make them pay. Make
drinking.
Dan Campbell pay for the trickeration, trying to embarrass him right there.
Getting health insurance that fits your budget isn't easy.
At Get Covered Illinois, we are here to help. We are the state's official health
And
insurance
if you go out there and you score quickly enough, defense,
for your business.
a couple things can happen for you.
A website where you can compare multiple health plans and pricing in
That's
one
right.
place.
You hit a point.
And where you can connect to financial help and free in-person assistance.
Because you deserve insurance. GetCoveredIllinois.gov. We're here to help.
In Chicago, football isn't just a game. It's a way of life.
Like y'all boys
And when
scared me
the
for a
Bears
while
hit
down
the
here.
field, There's only one drink that brings the flavor. Dr. Pepper. It's bold. It's original. It's the best 23 flavors in football. So whether you're chilling in the stadium, tailgating in the lot, or yelling from afar, make sure you've got Dr. Pepper in hand. Go
I
Bears
blame the betting
and drink
public.
up. It's a pepper drink.
They put betting money down. And that right there
It's the thrill of
is
winning
why they
a
tried
walk-off
to
grand slam, a game-winning touchdown,
stick it to
a
us.
buzzer-beating free.
Because of the
Yeah,
numbers.
you know
Don't let
the
them
feeling.
get you.
And there's only one
Go
place
ahead,
to
Bears.
experience that raw exhilaration. Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch all the action in a supreme space with dozens of sports betting kiosks, cool drinks, luxe seating, great food, fiery atmosphere, and a monster video wall. Become a legend at Potawatomi Sportsbook. More info online. Must be 21 to enter
Ron's
casino.
gonna get more in tune
Make
right
your
now.
game day a winner with Aurelio's Pizza, Chicagoland's oldest pizza chain since 1959.
I
This
wouldn't
is
know
Joe Aurelio
Chelsea, to be
inviting
honest,
you
about the
indulge
Jags
our
in
crispy
particular.
thin crust, signature
But,
sauce,
I mean,
100% real mozzarella, and your favorite premium toppings like our fresh ground Italian sausage. Dine in, carry out, or have it delivered. Visit Aurelio'sPizza.com for the location nearest you. Download the Aurelio's app and start earning rewards today. Aurelio's Pizza. It's a sauce.
Because if they win a playoff game,
Ball starts are brought to you by Steinhoff.
nobody be like, oh, they ain't play nobody.
We'll donate $1,000.
If they lose, then we'll try to use that as a justification.
Creates green bedrooms for children with cancer. Good to have you alongside. Happy New Year, everybody, at 16-8.
I still don't believe in their quarterback,
ball,
though.
But they trail the Lions. 11:21 to go in the game. And I just looked at Doug's score sheet. I didn't know he did this time. I'm assuming that year 40, game 790 for Doug Coletti. He autographs his play sheets.
It's your chance to go 500,
What
Caleb.
a great job he does. Bears are backed up at their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Play clock at 11, but Caleb resetting DeAndre Swift to his left hip. Takes the snap, sticks it in the belly of the back. Off the right side of the Lions. Sturdy as he tries to run right. Just outside the numbers, DeAndre Swift, who set his career high in both yards from scrimmage and rushing yards in a season today. But the run gets just 1 yard. 2nd and 9, back to the 13-yard line for DeAndre Swift. Only a second carry this half, Tom. And he's got 37 yards on 9 attempts.
And he's back on the sideline in the huddle. In the huddle is Kyle Monungai.
2nd and 9, right to left. Bears on the deep end, south end of Soldier Field from the 13-yard line. Slot left, DJ Moore outside of him. Luther Burden right side.
There we go.
The Bears tight end. Snap back, Caleb. With time, throws the inside slant, caught by Loveland. Loveland gets the first down. They'll get the first down across the 15 to the... See where they mark it. It's a first down. They needed 9. He gets 10 to the 23.
Nice job when Caleb got him the ball early enough so Colson Loveland, he could be in charge of whatever contact there was going to be. Sometimes these tight ends become susceptible to have some unexpected hits, but Caleb threw him the ball early enough.
7 of 10 targets for Loveland, 56 yards. Snap over the head of Caleb Williams inside the 5. Picks it up. Going to sling it out of bounds or down the field. Hopefully they consider a receiver in the vicinity, Luther Burden. But, boy, what happened there, Tom?
I've been a part
Mr.
of those
Walker,
where
salute to
sometimes
you.
the velocity of the snap is so strong that it goes
it's not
through
looking
the
good
hands of
right
the
now,
quarterback.
Mr.
Sometimes
Walker, in terms
there's
of
an
how the game has
interrupted
played out
rhythm to the
already.
snap
But
count,
as
Caleb
usual,
did it
my
very
quarterback leads the
wisely,
league
very
in
patiently,
fourth
get the
quarter
ball
game-winning
beyond the
drives,
line
and
of
right now he got an
scrimmage
opportunity to
in
tie it
the
up. So
nearest
salute to you.
vicinity of a receiver.
With Aiden Hutchinson in his face. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22. Avoided misery inside the 5. He motions out Komet. Back
Can't
to
happen.
throw. Here comes Hutchinson.
Can't happen.
Caleb evades. Hit. Throws incomplete in a tight area with Swift and Loveland.
No, we're getting too much pressure on him today.
Back there
And I'm really not
along with
understanding how it's getting
Rodriguez,
there.
linebacker. It's 3rd down and 10 of their own 22. 9:54 to go in the game.
The line got better
Detroit.
protection than that.
Yeah,
So
you're going to have to provide some secure protection for Caleb on
Thank
these big plays
you,
where he doesn't have
Tom
to feel
Thayer.
that he's in escape mode by the time he gets the snap in his hands.
Down to J-Mac and our own National Bank sideline report. J-Mac.
Yeah, I agree, Tom. That last play, Aiden Hutchins with the bull rush on Theo Benedict. Hopefully he gets some protection here, help him out with the running back.
Set wide out to the near side, though, is Hutchinson. 3rd
there
down
we go.
and 10.
There we go.
22. I snap Caleb.
There we go, Cody Cole.
Throwing right. Crosser. Come back.
Crosser across his body.
First down, 35. Come back to the 40.
To the 40.
Spinning across to the 41. A rugged run after the catch for 85.
Throw the ball to him
It is 100.
upright. He can get some run after the catch. We need all of that right there, y'all.
Bears first down.
Hit the like button like he just hit Cole Komet.
He chipped Aiden Hutchinson so hard, he knocked him
off.
completely off of his rush and then still continued out in his pattern.
Oh, yeah, y'all can watch the replay, but watch this right here.
Play there by Cole Komet. Chipped
him real hard.
Catch.
Right hand, then he comes straight across the middle.
Second catch for 16 yards.
Grab the ball with his big
First
mitts.
down at the 41-yard line. 9-12 in the 4th. Lions 16-8. Campbell shows blitz again.
Okay.
To the right
Rubu.
Quick sling pass and a screen to Burden. 50. Burden just Chipped up. Gets a first down, though. Breaking down in the open field to get this speedster. Luther Burden brought down on the play.
Never too much, never too much.
He is knocked down by Avante Maddox, who has an
Okay, we
interception of
cooking,
Caleb
about
Bailey
to
in
get
zone.
a scoring touchdown started.
You're not going to be able to run
Y'all
that play
done got
successfully
me up
if
and
you don't
you
get an
done got
efficient
my
throw.
heartbeat.
That means keeping the receiver on his feet and being
go,
able
boys.
to read blocks immediately.
1st and 10, 47 of Detroit, 8:30
That's how you
to go
do
in the
it.
game.
That's how you do it. Throw it to the running back, too.
Play clock at 10.
Throw it to the running back, too.
Takes the snap. Well protected. Lines up a throw to the right. Caught Swift. He'll make it 39-yard line, and Rodriguez punches him out of bounds. Stopped for a minute. Thought he might be able to cut inside, but Rodriguez there to bring him down. Anzalone now.
Come on, boys.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2 now.
Oh, my God. Oh, my bad. I got a mute for you.
Bears on the move here.
I think that's what DeAndre Swift had his eye set on. He knew exactly where that first down marker was. He was trying to make the defender miss so he could have got beyond the first down marker.
Empty spread. 3 receivers and a wing left. Komet motions to the right side of the formation. Stand up tight end, right side numbers is Loveland.
There we
Snap
go.
back.
There we go.
Rush. Caleb over the middle, caught Loveland.
Coasting.
To 20. Tumbled down inside the 15. Poston Loveland on his way to a big day. And the Bears on their way to a comeback. 16-8 Detroit, 27 yards.
27-yard game by Poston Loveland.
To Detroit's 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Running 7:25
on the 12. I mean, we still get that first down, but I want to score. We need to score quickly.
So now they have all 3 tight ends in the game.
8 grabs, 83 yards, the longest of the day right there for Loveland. Bears are in the Illinois State University red zone. Broken eye to the left with Caleb under center. Takes, rolling to his right, being chased by Lacey. Eyes downfield, keeps it himself, steps out of bounds.
Okay, I'll take this deal.
Avoids the hit by Barnes. He steps out at the 11-yard line. The Illinois State University red zone. Bears going to work there with more than 150 majors, a top 10 college town, and greater earning potential. It's clear why students and parents alike love Illinois State and a heck of a football program that are in the
big drive, and we got to cash out in every sense of the word.
Rock Speck
Have some fun Monday Night Football, Illinois State on ESPN to watch them go for the match. Montana State.
16-8, 2nd and 9 of the 11-yard line of the Lions. Bears can get a first down without a touchdown. Swift
there
left
we
to the
go.
numbers.
Come
Loveland,
on.
slot left. Bird now to the right with Komet.
Do what needs
Snap
to be
back,
done.
Caleb. Gonna throw over
Methodical.
the slant left. It is caught. Poston Loveland working inside the 5.
Come on.
It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Hurry. Let's move it. Move it.
With his 9th catch.
We speeding. We working.
He's using his body like a basketball player, Jeff. He's able to get his body in between. Only
like the huddle. We gone. We off. We
running.
running.
Delivers the ball. He's able to secure it. Come down with the catch.
He's been chasing Ditka numbers as a rookie. 3rd down and 2 from the 4 for the Bears. DJ Moore right, Komet in motion from right to left. Here's the handoff. Swift reversing course. Great cut on Hutchinson.
Way to cut.
Dives for a first down.
Way to cut.
The 1.
I think I saw a flag. Oh, they're going to call holding on Detroit.
Crowd ready to burst here in the 4th quarter. So a heck of a cut on Hutchinson by Swift. He'll get the first down.
Defense number 94. After this to the goal to the end of the run. First down.
Makai Wingo and the Bears.
Way to go, Top Pro.
The 1.
On those 3rd and shorts, you get a defensive lineman that has a holding call against him. That means he's holding 2 offensive linemen so they can't get up to the second level blocking responsibility. Easy for the official to see because he's only 9 yards away.
Don't want us to get our touchdown quick.
17 on the play clock. 5:36. Clock rolling here in the 4th quarter. 16-8 Detroit. Bears trying to tie it up.
Come on, get in the end zone.
Formation backfield. The take by Williams. Gonna throw over the middle. Low caught. Loveland. Touchdown. Touchdown Bears. That's a Komet and Loveland drive, baby. Caleb Williams finding his big timber at tight end. It is 16-14. Detroit and the Bears going for 2 again.
All right, when they went for 2 the last time, they were happy but handing the ball off to Monungai and having the left side of the offensive line win
touchdown.
With the push that got Monungai in.
2-point conversion coming up.
Let's see what choice Ben Johnson makes here.
Loveland, his 6th touchdown catch, tying Harold Fannin of Cleveland for the most as a rookie here in 2025. 12-play, 88-yard drive. 25-second clock hasn't even started. Bears trying to get set. They got a lot of time here to get ready to go. We got Burden out right. He comes in motion to the left. Monungai the back. Caleb on the take. The fake to Monungai.
There we go.
Hutchinson. Caleb
it's good.
Somewhere to go with it. Throws it over the middle. Todd Komet. And he was whacked on the play. He hangs on.
T-Miles.
Bears tie the game.
Tie game, T-Miles.
Here with 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Wow. They truly are fourth quarter
warriors.
Caleb with a
Let's talk about it.
Took his time, and Cole Komet had to hang on for dear life on that one.
Look at the time he took on that play.
What a drive. Another signature drive by Caleb and company.
Cole, way to hold on to that ball. Cole wanted that win right there.
Soldier Field on the Bears Radio Network.
If you see how Komet took everything you were trying to give him to hold on to that right there. Way to go, man.
No one's dream of retirement. I'm Beverly, and that's what I was facing when my cardiology team at Northwestern Medicine identified a diseased valve in my heart. But thanks to Dr.
Clutch Gene activated. If y'all haven't seen my post this week, I put out 4 quarterbacks this week to see who we think is the most clutch quarterback in the NFL this year.
Central DuPage Hospital replaced her
Chili.
aortic valve using a
Chili.
catheter, and she was back on her feet in just
Do you
a
see
few
how both of
days.
them were integral right there in that right there? It wasn't one. When people were like, oh, we got Coach and Lover, you can trade Cole. No, you can't. You need all of your weapons because all your weapons show up for you in the most opportune times.
This is Yurko. You all know I played professional football and I've been on the radio for many years. I've had the chance to endorse a lot of products and companies.
Commit with them two catches and 16 yards. That was huge for us out there. Colston got another 90 yards and 10. And T-Miles, you said that. The good thing is they're letting us hang around.
Just like choosing an experienced
DJ
doctor,
with a clutch 11.
Skilled lawyers by
Jade
your side.
got 2 receptions, but they clutch and a touchdown. Luther got 3 of them. Ain't dropping nothing as usual.
And more. Call my friends.
Running backs ain't running like usual today, but it's starting to
great for you too. Call 844-4BLG Law.
What if your instincts
play some good defense? Defense wake up. The defense has been playing
knowledge to work
well in the second half.
Prediction markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision. Your favorite award
they
show.
feed off of you.
So much more.
Y'all been giving them something to feed off of in terms of producing on the offense.
Visit
those last 2 been huge. You can go out here, get a stop, and put the dagger in this thing with yet another one. All in the third quarter. I mean the fourth quarter. You control your own destiny. You can punk your big brother.
Well, I tell you what, heart thumping again. Another nail nibbler brewing, and
Chili. The good thing about the offense is they can attack you from any level, so you gonna have days where all of them get to have they get off. Do that.
Into the end zone.
Loveland is.
And so that is a ideal kick. Now after the whistle here, pushing and shoving them on Amon Akbangbamiga and a couple of Detroit Lions. Oh, yeah, Bears special teams now working the crowd up into a frenzy as Detroit will take the field. Loveland, 10 for 90, 13 targets and a touchdown. The most catches by a Bear rookie tight end.
I'm impressed that he got this, that you can even say that right now, because I didn't see 200 yards happening.
Mike Ditka's rookie record
88.
That has stood since 1961.
I'm trying to think who. I think somebody said Colston. I think Colston was the vote for who's going to lead the team in receiving yards at the end of the year.
Until Colston Loveland
i.e. the end of the game.
And breaks it. 16-all. Listen to
the
this.
Defense come out hot and ready.
Tapping his helmet, goes under center. They are dangerous as the day is long. Trips to the right. Gibbs in the backfield. Little throw over the top. Too tall.
Oh, yeah, baby. We coming out there with that hot and ready. Ain't no dominoes. Just Little Caesars.
Second down at 10.
That hot, it ain't fresh. It's hot and ready.
And Jamison Williams had 2 of those exterior routes. They missed.
Come on, boys. Look at Rome.
Bears touchdowns brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Enjoy free live music every Friday and Saturday night at the Hard Rock Casino Cafe State. Down to J-Mac and an old National Bank sideline report.
Tell you, both tight ends showing up for you. Got to give Cole Komet some credit on that 2-point conversion catch.
He took a big shot, but maintained possession of the ball to tie this game up for the Bears.
That's right. Loveland and Kmet, 6 total catches on that drive, including the 2-pointer.
Come on,
Second
boys.
down at 10 for the 23.
Come on, D.
To give back the throw. Goff goes underneath, caught by St. Brown, but right on it, T.J. Edwards.
Way to close. Way to close.
With forward progress.
Way to close on it. Close out. It's a critical down.
A few vertical routes that they ran so far this evening, and it was a completion.
Now, who all is that? Just for the hockey team, top pro, or
St. Brown,
the basketball player, Little Caesars as well?
Had 9 for 110. That's his first catch of the second half. 3rd and 7, Detroit.
I think they put the Palace still. I don't know. Could be
wrong. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Come on, boys.
Off of the gun. He spreads 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. Checks are being made. Bears showing like they might bring some pressure. Safeties are back. Snap to Goff. Good pressure. Throws the crosser. Williams the catch. Running away from Johnson. Down the sidelines. And he gets bumped out of bounds by Byard all the way into Bears territory. Although they might say he stepped out of bounds at the Lions 45.
Okay.
Jalen Johnson trying to catch up to Williams with a crosser interrupting his path. That is so much.
Oh, you could give up the field on 3rd down, man.
Confusion on the Bears defensive line. They didn't exactly know where to line up or what type of line stuff they were running. Then you got 2 bodies in a small area that the offensive line was able to hold them up at the line of scrimmage.
First down, Detroit at their 46. 4:29 to go in the game. Side at 16. High formation. Motion right to left. Gibbs. Snap. Montgomery. Dominique Robinson tackles Montgomery as he hits the 50 and a gain of 4 and a run to the right. 4:20 to go in the game. Lions 2 timeouts. Bears
I don't know if he be trying to
at 16.
not re-aggravate, so he don't be trying to go super hard on some of those.
Drama, huh? Bears trying to get the number
2
seed.
miles, but yeah, you're right.
Philadelphia and Washington now tied at 17 in the 4th, and Arizona trailed the Rams 30-20. Rams with a win get the 5 seed.
Joe Louis Arena for them, yeah.
Takes the snap.
Man, 2 miles.
It's Gibbs off the right side. And an ankle tackle by Jarrett, thank goodness, because you step out of that and he keeps going, a gain of 5.
Yeah, and they had every gap that was
back
closed
to,
up by
back
Bears
to 3rd
defenders
again.
up at the line of scrimmage. It wasn't necessarily a blitz, but everybody had gap responsibility. And you
got to stop him, man. You got to stop him.
Billings and Tremaine Edmonds trying to figure out who's coming in. Edmonds out, Billings in. 3rd and 1 to the 46-yard line of the Bears. Clock at 3:23, 4th quarter, tied at 16. Detroit the football left to right. Goff, the handoff. Gibbs up the middle for a first down and more. Billings tracks him down with some help to the 39-yard line. 3:12 to go. The Lions would like nothing more to run out the clock and try a field goal for the win here on the road. Gain of 6.
Late substitution there in that 3rd and 1. You got Billings in the game. You got Tremaine Edmonds out. But you have these guys that are searching for answers up front. Billings makes the tackle.
It might come down to a turnover, 2 miles.
Lions huddled up. 15 on the play clock. They're going to mosey up to the line of scrimmage with 2:47 to go in the game. Clock running. Tied at 16. First down and 10. 39-yard line of the Bears. Goff.
Do not let Monty be
down at set. Montgomery the lone back.
Factor in your game right now.
He'll take, turn, give to Montgomery. Bears trying to track him down. He gets to the outside left. And he stiff arms to the sideline to Sean Wright for another close to a first down for Detroit. That stops the clock with 2:30 to go in the game.
That was all vision there by Dave Montgomery. The point of attack was inside the line of scrimmage to the left-hand side. He noticed an open lane to the outside left, bounced it outside, and took it towards the sideline.
Gain of 9, Montgomery with 42 yards on 8 carries, 67 on 15. So they're over 100. 0 for 7 this season. When they don't, the Lions with 2nd and 1 of the Bear 30-yard line. Defense trying to stop. Take the ball away.
Tackle?
Do something to load this momentum down. Goff under center with 2 on the play clock. Takes the snap. What happened here?
False start.
Billings jumped early.
Come on.
So a similar scenario?
Yeah, I think
earlier?
Listening to the cadence of the quarterback, even though the crowd is nice and loud and supportive, you're listening to the cadence.
Encroachment, defense number 97.
Just butterball ass.
Penalty, first down.
2nd 1. Only the 3rd penalty today by the Bears.
It's
2
a
to Billings.
critical penalty.
1st and 10 with 2:30 to go in the game, and the Lions have driven to the Bear 25.
Such a significant penalty, though. You really want to limit the opportunity for Detroit. Now you got first down, and will allow them to eat up
more clock
here.
Goff killing the play at the line of scrimmage. Got a trio. Trips to the right, one back. Snap, back to throw. Sidesteps, now got a terrific. Montgomery was his target, but Jackson, the linebacker, had him covered, and he turfed the football. Second down and 10. Stops the clock with 2:26 to go in the game.
Again, easy reading release by the offensive lineman allowed the defense to get in position. DeMarco Jackson, he recognized it immediately and went out to the flat area with the running back.
Goff 26 of 39, 305 at a touchdown. Bates with field goals at 34 and 30. Goff to Gibbs for 15 yards. Bates another 25-yard field goal, and then 2 touchdown drives by the Bears here in the fourth quarter.
I love he keep doing shit like this right now. Thank you.
Goff left to right with Montgomery to his left. Williams left with Amon St. Brown. Here's a snap and a throw out to the left side. Incomplete. Nobody there.
Nope.
Nobody there. There's got to be intentional.
Intentional grounding.
He was not outside the framework of the offensive tackles.
Not a chance. So Brisker urging them to throw that flag. There was nobody in the vicinity.
Throw that.
Flag thrown.
Thank you.
2:23 to go in the game.
Intentional grounding.
What they talk about here.
Don't pick it up.
It's obvious.
Intentional grounding.
Thank you.
Offense, 16. 10-yard penalty. Loss of down. It is third down.
That's significant. They take no time off the clock. There's still 2:23 on the clock. They move back. I don't know what confidence the kicker has. He hasn't been on the field yet this
third and 20.
So
nut cutting time.
This is the play they got to make.
Third and 20. Ball on the 35.
No excuses. None can be made. You got to make this, and I damn sure say I want you to get a sack out of it.
You need the crowd to be loud so that it doesn't interfere with the Bears' defensive line listening to the cadence.
4-man front. Bears get up close to the corners on these receivers. Soft on the slots.
Let's go, boys.
Goff. Gonna rifle it over the middle. Ball is tipped. Interception!
Fired
on the tip inside the 5 to the 10.
Interception!
25. Bears have done it again. High throw, tip to Byard. His league high 7th interception.
T. Miles.
Of his career, and the Bears.
You said it.
First takeaway of the game.
You said it, T.
Got the ball with 2
and don't it feel good to us all? Interception by motherfucking Kevin Byard. One more again.
Bad news.
We lead the league for a reason. Talk about it, be about it, and we there.
They sped up the thinking process of the.
Sped them up.
Through a high ball tip. And as you finish the
a little bit of pressure.
Ties Charles Woodson for the most interceptions by a player with at least 10 years of experience since 2011. That's rare company right there. Charles Woodson did that with Green Bay. So, Captain Crunch time. The Iceman takes over. First down and 10 on the 26-yard line, right to left. 2:11 to go in the game. 3 timeouts. He'll work from center. Takes short set. Passes. Nearly intercepted off the tip.
Oh, trying to give it back. Don't try to give it back.
Hands of Burden. Inside slant. Heat on the missile, and boy, that would have been awful.
Don't give it back.
Was right there. On the hands of Burden. Tried to catch it off the tip. The dive by Davenport. Incomplete. They survive a potential pick. Second down and 10. 2:07 to go in the game. One back set. 2 receivers left. Snap. Blitz is on. Caleb in trouble. Evades. Throws incomplete over the middle. DJ Moore was an outside receiver. The Lions are going to complain about the same thing that they got Goff for.
Well,
and it is third down.
DJ Moore was in the proximity of the flight of the football.
Even though he was making an out route to the near side, the penalty flag flies.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty, loss of down. It is third down.
3rd and 20 now. 3rd and 20. Ball on the 16-yard line of a 16-16 game.
That's tough.
And the Bears have their work cut out here with 2:02 and plenty of time on the clock for Detroit to get the ball back and do something once again.
Hutch might line up over the right guard. He's in a position right now. He's deciding where he's going to go. He's going to come from
No sweat.
Position in the middle of the defense.
Burden and more to the left side. Right side, Jade Walker. Hutchinson is rushing up the middle as Caleb takes the snap to throw. Right side, Pop Manungai works the sideline, breaks a tackle. Rodriguez works up and gets out of bounds at 1:55 to go in the game. It is fourth down and long.
I thought we was going to have some.
Tied at 16 here at Soldier
Field. What y'all
think?
You really think they attempt to go for it? They're going to punt easily.
Have reached the 2-minute warning. It's brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of your Chicago Bears. It's Miller time, Chicago.
I think they line the offense up, perhaps, and try to get them.
Bell Tire has been keeping its neighbors on the road for 103 years. You don't do that without learning a thing for 103. Like number 7, if it's winter, you should use winter tires. That one's basic, really. Number 49, if you're going to sell trusted brands like Michelin, Goodyear, and Continental, sell them for the lowest price possible. Number 61, air should be free, so we made it free. And one final one, stay snow, sleet, and who opened an ice rink in the middle of this highway ready? Visit your neighborhood.
So I'm thinking
or shop at belltire.com.
I'm thinking
Illinois State University and Chicago's favorite football
I'm thinking
team
that maybe
a long tradition.
You bring the offense on the field, you try to
in Illinois, a history of success.
Draw them off,
graduates earn
and perhaps if you see something,
average.
I don't know how to put a poll up.
Recruits. Our newest freshman class is our largest
I'm
ever.
an idiot.
There's never been a better time to tune in on Sundays, and there's never been a better time to be a Redbird. Get started on a Hall of Fame career today. Learn more and apply for admission at illinoisstate.edu/admissions.
Within the cities we call home, Busey Bank is more than a name. It's a commitment to your dreams. With Busey, trusted guidance is tailored to empower you every step of the way.
I already think they bring them on the field,
or planning for
G-class, and I think like they see something, they're going to try them.
Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer, the originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk,
I'm glad you said that. I need to learn how to do polls out here. POLLS. Because I know how people be thinking.
Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide. Because legendary stories
this got me so this drive got me jittery right here because it went so flat. I've never seen such a flat drive, and it's due to the grounding. That's tough. The defense is, basically for its level has stood on its head for you right now. It's tough to make them go back out there.
Over recent weeks have scored more points in regular and overtime than the Bears. They scored 16 points, 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions. Now they're facing 4th and 5 of their own 31 after the Byard interception takes away a scoring opportunity for Detroit with 1:55 to go in the game. Torrey Taylor to punt. The dangerous Khalif Raymond to our left at the 22.
Not even
waist high, right foot, punt in the air. Khalif Raymond under it at the 23 with a little green grass and blocking, runs left to the 30.
Bullshit.
Steps out of a tackle. Jalen Jones missed him and then bumped out of bounds by Homer outside the 35 to around the 37. So a nice return for Raymond.
Crazy.
14 off a 46-yard punt. 1:41 to go in the game, of the Lions with the ball at their own 37 and 2 timeouts.
Dare I say the craziest thing in the world. You can't give up big plays.
Laterally and was able to get positive yards out of it in seeing who took the proper pursuit angle.
Dare I say you cannot give up chunk plays.
To make something happen.
All things good and pure Bears defense.
And the Bears, when they line up for field goals, are a perfect time to grab a flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Bears dig in, 37-yard line, Detroit territory. Goff brings St. Brown in motion to the right. Little toss left to Gibbs. Stops, gets upfield vertically, and takes a big hit from Dexter, but he never goes down.
Stay in the clock.
Gibbs just stood up, and finally the whistles blow.
They got someone that's on the ground for the Bears.
It was a big collision.
Yeah.
God, I don't want the clock to stop.
Getting up late, Dexter. But it was frustrating there because, again, they had everybody up at the line of scrimmage. In Jamar Gibbs, he got to the edge, he stopped his feet, and he took a path for 9 yards that really he wasn't interrupted.
We're in the Hyundai broadcast booth, brought to you by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Hyundai's award-winning lineup of cars, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs. Put your safety first with available class exclusive features, plus America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. 2nd and 1 of the 46 snap. Goff handing off. Gibbs He has met and turned back, but he got a strong push from that interior, and he'll get some forward progress and a first down with 42 seconds, clock running in the game, tied at 16 for Detroit.
All right, we got a Bear player.
For a defensive player injury.
God, the timeout. I wanted the clock to keep going.
Not sure who it is. Oh, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, okay. On his back right now. The clock stopped.
Right.
Had 40 seconds to go in this game.
Now, perhaps they did that for their own good.
Bears had nothing brewing offensively in the first half, and much of
perhaps
the third quarter.
Giving the team
Williams to Walker for 25
a
yards.
little bit of a break.
14, two-pointer by Monungai on the first one.
They drive me
Williams
crazy as usual.
A two-pointer, and amazing that he hung on to that ball after taking a big hit. But that's where we're at, tied at 16. Another NFC North slugfest in a division known for it. The Bears are a completely different team than week 2 up in Detroit. And they hung in there today against a pretty explosive Detroit attack.
Moving around.
Bending but not breaking much. Settling for field goals for the most part today. Goff did hit Gibbs with a 15-yard touchdown, the only touchdown given up today by the Bears defense.
Jalen Jones he's going to take the spot of Gardner-Johnson here after he's getting looked at on the field by the medical staff.
Bears also with their 10th straight game now with a takeaway. The interception by Byard, longest by a Bears defense since Lovie Smith's crew in 2008. And the Bears defense leading the league in turnover differential. They did have an interception today, so they're even. And that is their 23rd interception of the season. So C.J. Gardner-Johnson is up. Crowd applauding, and 42 seconds to go in the game for the Detroit Lions with the football.
I think he'd be good.
Washington has moved ahead of Philadelphia 24-17 with under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
One thing that worries me about Gardner-Johnson, obviously I'm worried for his well-being, but if it is some type of concussion situation, will it affect his ability for the lineup next week? He is trying to shake it off, but he's also being helped off the field.
Yep, seemed to he's had better days right there after that hit for sure. All right, they're gonna add some time on the clock, unfortunately, but every second matters, every snap matters in this environment. Tied at 16, each team with 2 timeouts left. Dangerous weapon around the field. Jamison Williams out to the right. Joining him is Isaac Tesla, left side. St. Brown, one back set, deep behind Goff. That's Gibbs. Play fake to Gibbs. Goff sets the throw over the middle. It's caught by St. Brown. Inside the 30, makes a move on Deshaun Wright to the 25.
Wow.
And the Lions get inside the Bear 25-yard line on that move by Amon-Ra St. Brown. He gets 27 on that.
How you let him do you like that?
Harmless little throw.
And it's Jalen Jones.
But that in-cut, those crossers and in-cuts that have hurt the Bears defensively, and the cut on right against the guy you'd want the ball with in this situation, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Spun away from Deshaun Wright. He could barely get a finger on him.
But his ability to stop and start, that's the unique trait of Amon-Ra St. Brown, is even though he was running full speed, he's able to come to a stop. The defensive back winds up a couple steps behind him because he's just a taller frame and he doesn't have the.
They're gonna run that. They're gonna run now. Chicago do. I'm almost certain they're gonna run the ball now.
2 timeouts for Detroit. Bears just burned one of theirs. Goff under center. He's got a one-on-one matchup with Jamison Williams, top of the field. St. Brown moves in motion to block for Gibbs. Little hesitation and then met by Sweat and stood up. Clock's running at 25 seconds. And it's rolling. The Lions won't stop it right here. They're going to set up for a field goal, I'd imagine. 2nd down and 8 at the 24-yard line. Jared Goff goes to the sidelines. Let's see what Dan Campbell has in store here. The clock going to run down to 8 seconds.
Pro, they might give you what you need. Quite possibly, G Honda.
So the line of scrimmage at 24-yard line. This would be at the moment a 42-yard try. Will they just have a one knee, call a timeout, line it up wherever Bates wants the football? And the Bears now helpless against Detroit in this situation as Billings comes on the field along with Dexter. Or do they throw the football here or run the football? Jared Goff under center gives the
I need a bad snap. I need a bad snap or something right now.
Including 3 receivers. St. Brown to the left. Snap. Goff hands it off, but Gibbs off the left side. He is brought down with 4 seconds to go in the game and a little run to the left. 2 seconds, and now the timeout is called. So Jake Bates comes onto the field. Bates today with 1 miss and 3 makes. This will be to the south end of Soldier Field. Let's go down to our
bad snap.
And Jason McKee. Anything win-wise, because the flags are moving a little bit right now.
They're barely moving. It's pretty still and calm and quiet. So the weather is going to cooperate with their kicker for this kick, and hopefully the result is in our favor.
Yep.
We have 42-yard tries missed twice from this range this season.
They've had a lot of injuries on the offensive line. Where does it affect your field goal protection the most? That's where you attack.
Robinson in there. Blackwell, Key obviously coming off the edge.
God damn it.
It is set on the left hash, slant angle to the right side of the Soldier Field. Snap is good. Spot is good. Kick by Bates is up. It is good. And the Lions with a walk-off win on a field goal of 42 yards by Bates. It is 19-16 Detroit. And the Bears on a 6-play, 39-yard drive in a minute 41. Take it on the chin. Another tight affair. This one does not go the Bears' way in the regular season finale, as they will not get their 12th win. And now
Top Pro,
looking for a little help from Washington.
We in the playoffs, and salute to you for getting another dub, man. But it gives me great concern going into the playoffs.
So if Washington wins,
I don't like the
seed, but right now,
record
needing that to hold
in the division
to get the number 2
as a
seed.
division champ.
It was another big comeback
Nor
by
do
the
I
Bears.
like
They could not
the losing
get
streak.
the job done. They were down by 2 scores, 2 touchdowns,
but with that being said, I mean,
2-point conversions.
Hey,
created a
the offense had the ball at the end to change the fates of things.
Handshake that just took place between Ben and Dan Campbell.
The intentional grounding that
I think,
gave us life is the same thing, ironically, that took it away from us.
They run the ball, they would score, they got themselves back into it, but unfortunately, Detroit was able to
re-strategize. You try to get yourself as healthy as possible. You hope CJGJ is ready to go for the next game.
If you can't find it,
it's probably not worth drinking.
4th most touchdowns in a season by the Bears in the Super Bowl era, which is 1966. They finished with 49. That is 4th on that list. The 2013 Bears with 52. Your 85 Bears with 51. And the 18 Bears with 50. Unable to match that 12th win that the Bears had in 2018. But the Bears are going to the playoffs. They'll be back here
and that's
at Soldier
not
Field
the draft this year. That's the playoffs. Cash quiet.
Playoff weekend next week. Jason McKee down to the sidelines.
Here, Bears tight end
Retribution, not so much.
Not the outcome you guys wanted, but on a personal note, you broke the record most catches by a rookie tight end since 1961.
And now you
topping Mike Ditka. How does that feel?
Scores
that's
for Washington to be able to win the game right now.
And do all that.
And I do believe they have the ball.
Yeah, man, God is good.
You guys seem to flourish time and time again in the second
half. With a minute and 6 seconds.
What adjustments did Coach
Salute
Johnson
to you
make, or what
again,
did he
Top
say
Pro.
At halftime to make you guys start clicking offensively?
I don't mind good games, and in some ways they gave me a
we just got to figure it out.
Watchable game at the end.
We just play how we play in the second half all game will be good, but
he just said it.
Figure out what we can do to
if we play
how
like we
excited
played
are
in
you
the
at
second
hosting a
half
playoff
all
game?
game.
We don't know who your opponent is, but first year, rookie year, you're in the playoffs. How does that feel?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's a blessing.
We'd be better
all
off.
Glory to God.
But you know,
looking forward to keep
again,
going.
hats
Thanks
off.
for your time. Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right, thank you, J-Mac. Close and love on a big day, 10 for 91
on
13 targets.
So
touchdown, a 27
we're going to have a playoff preview,
play.
if you will.
But the Lions beat the Bears twice
you can give me all the logic in the world to talk me off
and that is
my
rare
ledge
for a team that doesn't finish at least
certain
500
metrics,
or with a winning record in the
you see
division to be a
things
playoff team, but the Bears managed to do
with a
that
different
by
lens.
winning so many games outside the division.
With
Listen,
that being
I learned a lesson
said,
because I
Tuesday.
always used to say win the division.
Tuesday we do a
playoffs, and that wasn't the case
playoff
this
preview.
year and getting beat by Detroit a couple times, but you still have to have the same focus to details
that you have getting ready to go in and play your first playoff game.
Your window of opportunity to find health insurance that fits your budget is right now.
Let me know what your availability is on that day, G, because we're going to go ahead and chop it up and find out the best way that we see playoff breakdown, playoff matchups, predictions for the playoff bracket in its entirety, and
they win this game.
A recap of the things that could have been better today, what we like, and what gives us pause going into the playoffs.
With a game-winning field goal, 1 of 4 on the day, hit from 34,
game-winning field goal,
25, and 42 for the win. On the
we
Bears
lose
Radio
19-16 at home.
The Chicago Bears Radio Network is brought to you in part
0-2 against the Lions in the division.
Indiana. Miller Lite,
yes,
the Advantage Dealer Group.
We did get a division championship.
On the home of the Bears.
You go back to the drawing board. Chicago. I like my team. I like some things to be tweaked.
If you're turning 65,
faster starting offense.
Humana might just have that.
Faster to everything, defense and all. Everybody played a little better in the second half, but we got to do those things way faster. So check for the thumbnail. Hit the like button if you haven't. What disappointed you today most? What gave you any hope, if any, that the Bears will still be bona fide in the playoffs? Like, share, subscribe to the content. G Honda. Nobody cares. Good luck to you. Not so much to the Steelers. And we get off, we go have dinner, and we try to regroup so we can get some things together because work is a work day tomorrow. And when the Browns win, if the Steelers also win and the Bears lost, it's Silent Monday already. And people going to give me the business. Keep grinding. T-Pro, please message me in the Discord, man. We're going to exchange numbers or something so I can lock in and be more supportive when it comes to your streams, bro. Definitely want to be able to get on the panel sometimes and see what's the what. So make sure we get into that one right there. Bears fall today. Not much shock how the game went, but shocking the result. Nonetheless, thank you everybody for pulling up, hanging out with me. Stroll, Mob, Chelsea, G-Class, Ken, King Tana. Sorry the game didn't go so well for you out there today when you was around. Packer Doug, always a pleasure to have you around. G Honda, you know it. T-Miles, my day one in these YouTube streets. I appreciate you so much. Once again, everybody, as I go through to make sure I miss nobody, because I'm your boy growing. Healingism popped in for your boy today. I appreciate you showing up. Miss Smell of Roses did so as well. Appreciate all the lurks, Chicago dude, and the banter. Nothing else I can say about it, y'all. The better team on the day won the game, because if not, I would be celebrating the win. With that being said, I look forward to Tuesday. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Mailbox Sports. We're going to get on out of here.